Yo, what up, people? What up? Shout out to the chat. What up? What's good, man? Welcome. AGS Live, episode 11. We here. Yo, what up, people? What up? What up? Yo, what up? Yo, what up? Y'all can hear us? Everything on point? Shout out to all the chat. Shout out to all the members of the channel. Appreciate y'all. What's good? Episode 11. Yeah. Yo, this week, man, it's Christmas, man. It's Christmas for gamers.
Go down.
It's Christmas for gamers, man. This week should be very entertaining. Pretty much gonna be able to wrap up all the rumors and everything once everybody get these consoles in their hand. I think the internet gonna be on fire. Console boys about to come out. They about to come out fighting. You know what I mean? They about to come out fighting, man. Shout out to Gorilla Madness. What up? What up? Philly the Weapon. What's good? 215, we here. Rodrigo, what up, man? Shout out to all the members, man. Appreciate y'all. Shout out to Black Worm for becoming a member of the channel. Welcome, player. Welcome. It's Christmas this week, people. Christmas. Starting Tuesday for people that's interested in playing no games. You know what I mean? You go ahead and get your... You know, it's crazy because on Tuesday, you're going to get this brand new console and do the same shit you're doing today. God damn it. You're going to get that console and play the same games you playing today on Tuesday, man. Ouch!
Just playing them a little bit better, that's all.
Or Falconeer. Y'all want that? Yo, at least Microsoft is staying consistent with the very low Metacritic scores, man. Because Falconeer got a 60 or some shit.
Yeah, and that ain't even a Microsoft exclusive. That's just a game. It's a multiplat.
They push. That's on PlayStation.
I'm pretty sure it's on Steam. I don't know if it's on.
Oh, it's on
It's yeah. I'm not sure if it's coming to PS4, but I'm pretty sure it's on Steam already. It's been on Steam.
That's funny though, man. Some of y'all waiting for Tuesday, and you could do all that right now, man. Like, you ain't even gotta wait for Tuesday. But as far as the PS5 gamers that's gonna play that new hotness, like that Miles Morales and shit like that, Thursday, baby. Thursday. Hey, hold on. Shout out to that shit. Shout out to Rodrigo 4391 for the super chat. He said, "Can somebody get a PS5 on launch, please?" Damn, you ain't get one?
Yes, we can, player.
Damn, he going, damn, that's rough, man. That's rough. Shout out to Urban.
Hey, on that tip, hey, I heard that both Target and Best Buy, they not gonna have them in the store, but they are gonna have stock where you can order it online and go pick it up in the store like the next day or the same day. I'm not sure the details, but they definitely gonna have some, just not in the store. So if you got a Best Buy or a Target near you, jump online on that day. They're not gonna be available until that day, and then you can go pick it up in the store at some point pretty quickly.
Yeah, you're gonna have to keep your head on the swivel. Check Walmart too. Shout out to Urban Combat 1000. He said, "Break bro, what's good with it?" Shout out to Cole Campbell, tomato soup can head ass. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to Martin Kazimo. He said $100 to platinum bug snacks in 6 hours on PS5 launch. First game you'll play. Definitely ain't playing no bug snacks. Definitely not. Y'all can keep that. I got a question for y'all, man. Was this in y'all sub box? Is this video in y'all sub box? Please let me know. Also, shout out to Matt McGrath. He said, "Unfortunately busy today, but I will listen to the rest tomorrow." Also, I was looking at gameplay video of Watch Dogs 3. How you can run through the water so easily. That game is so underdeveloped. It's crazy.
And what you mean you busy today? What you doing that you can't stop and kick it with us for a couple of hours, nigga? You ain't that busy.
Man, he at church. Shout out to Raph the Emperor for becoming a member. Welcome. Welcome. So yeah, we got a lot to talk about today, man. A lot going on. Y'all see the number up on the screen if you want to jump in here. Speak your piece, man. AGS Live, episode 11, man. We for the people. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to jump in here and say some things, you can definitely do that. Number is up on your screen right now, Discord. So yeah, definitely hit us up. But
Hey, when you call in, don't be worried about 8 men trying to
hey,
Joan on you. Don't be worried about this dude, man. Stand up to this dude, man.
they be worrying about you. And you gotta make sure you fact check Code, man. He be telling you all types of shit. Everything good though? Everything on point?
Bro, everything is great, man. How you and the missus
Ain't
doing?
ain't nothing festering down in your gut. Ain't nothing, you know what I mean? No threats, no problems festering in you. You know how niggas do, man. Ain't nothing festering in the gut area, nothing. You good? Everything good?
No. Right. You see, what we 11 episodes in? Yeah, something mysterious might show up during the week.
I'm just making sure.
Keep your eye on Twitter, play.
Yeah, I'm just making sure, man. Making sure you ain't got these fucking therapy sessions going on Discord, man. You know what I'm saying? Nah, niggas doing shit, teaming up and shit. Yo, come in here, gather up. Gather up. What happened?
I
It's
ain't got
hard
nobody
eight.
to team up with. Shit.
It's hard eight. I mean, you'll get somebody. Anybody that'll listen, man. Anybody that'll listen. You'll gather up. Shout out to Almighty Moreland. He said, y'all better get a console before January 21st because as soon as Biden get in office, it's an automatic 6 months lockdown for that ass. Damn.
Hey.
Yeah, that COVID been on the rise, man. COVID been on the rise. Y'all ain't been paying attention, but that thing on the rise.
Yeah, people ignoring it, man. My daughter today was like, "We gonna have a birthday party." I'm like, man, I don't. Like, I checked with all the parents, they being safe. Like, I don't trust them. Everybody think they being safe. Of course they gonna say that.
Yeah, no doubt. No, COVID's still here, alive and kicking, man. So y'all better chisel. Put your mask on, man. Stay out of people's face. You dig?
Just 6 feet apart. How hard is that, man? 6 feet. I was kind of like that anyway. Like, I don't like niggas being like all super close to me. Man, we was in high school. I went to the movies with this dude. We went to go see a Bruce Lee movie. And man, this nigga gonna sit in the seat right next to me. I'm like, dude, scoot over one. Like, why are you sitting right next to me like you a woman? Scoot over.
No, you definitely gotta skip a seat. Skip a seat. Skip a row.
Automatic. Bro, automatic. Don't nobody even gotta tell you. It's just automatic. Yeah.
Hey, shout out to Ken's the Neutral, man. He said people really think Biden gonna be different, LOL. Hey, make sure y'all call in, man. You know what? We might as well just start right with that. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna start with the the election, man. The election is pretty much over. Biden is the winner. Biden won in January. He'll be
according to your president saying that it ain't over because it's a bunch of illegal votes been counted.
Yeah, he reaching, man. First thing he wanted to stop the vote, count all the votes. He reaching. He lost, man. He lost. He lost. I mean, fuck, he lost. You know what I mean? Pack your shit, come back in 2024 and try again. He lost, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so it seems Biden won. Kamala Harris going to be the vice president, first woman to be vice president, first black woman. She what is they claiming today? She black today? Indian, black? I don't know what the woman is. Jamaican? I don't know what she is, man. But yeah, first woman vice president, and Joe Biden has won. I feel like tomorrow is going to be the same shit. Nothing's going to change. January ain't nothing going. I don't really care about none of this shit.
You don't take office until
January.
Like, yeah.
I mean, you feel like, how you feel? I mean, did you vote?
Of course.
Okay, I guess we can guess who your vote was for. How you feel about this?
I mean, like you said, like I agree with you. There is no guarantee that anything is going to change. There is no guarantee that anything is going to get better. But I still don't believe in just sitting on the sidelines doing nothing. And so even if you try something and it don't work, I firmly believe that trying is better than not trying. So we'll see. Like, honestly, who knows what will happen? A lot of people make promises, a lot of broken promises, but hopefully the country at large will put enough pressure on this new administration to improve things for the American people, starting with this pandemic relief. It should be way more checks distributed. It's just something has got to give. It can't just keep going like it was.
Okay. Yeah, it probably is, though. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you've been around for a bunch of presidents. You know what I'm saying? I've been around for a few presidents, and yeah, nothing never changes. So I don't really see point in wasting time going out and voting for who or voting for this or that. I mean,
When you say nothing never changes,
as far like it's gonna be the same shit. I mean, it's gonna be the same thing, man. You know, as a black man, you're still probably gonna be racially profiled. You're still probably not gonna be able to get a goddamn loan to start a business. You're still probably they're still gonna be killing innocent black people. It's gonna be the same shit, dog, that it always is. I mean, Obama ain't do nothing for fucking 8 years. The fuck Biden gonna do? It's gonna be the same shit, dog. Like, it's just nothing new. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why we see a lot of shit that's been going on now is because we got camera phones and cameras is everywhere. But it really ain't gonna be much difference. Ain't nothing gonna change Monday morning, man, or in January or none of that. It's business as usual. That's how I see it.
So I will say this, and this is 100% facts. Not like there's no opinion, none of that. This is 100% facts. And when Ravage was on, we talked about it briefly. And he disagreed, but there is no way he can refute this. The opportunities for you and me today are much better than it was for my grandparents, and it's not even close. So while it is definitely still difficult.
Is that based on presidents, or is that based on fucking civil rights movements and all that
right,
shit?
Yeah, I'm not even really talking about presidents and stuff. I'm just saying the state of the United States today as opposed to decades past. But I don't want to cap hard for that because it's still rough. I'm not trying to paint the picture that it's just so superior. I'm just saying that it is improving. And you're right, it might not be because of any administration, but we definitely have things and advantages that people that before us fought for. And everybody don't take advantage of it, of course, and it is still difficult. A lot of the racism is still there. A lot of the prejudice is still there. You don't really get fair chances, fair opportunities, but you do get some opportunities. 10% is better than 0% chance. And I think it's up to us then to try to fight and make it 11% for our grandchildren and so on and so forth.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, I just see it as politics as usual. Politics as usual.
I don't disagree with that.
That's it. I mean, I don't really get into the politics as far as caring about none of that shit. It is what it is. You dig. But yeah, Biden's in office. I know Trump said Monday morning he's supposed to be doing a bunch of shit.
Lawsuits. Yeah, a lot of them have rolled out already. Yeah,
lawsuits and all of that. They want to recount. I think they did say they're supposed to be getting a recount in Georgia or something like that.
Yeah,
I think
some of them. Yeah, different states have different rules, but some of them, if the vote is less than so many percent win, it's an automatic recount. And then some of the other ones they can request a recount. So it's a couple of things going on with that.
Yeah. So basically, he's trying everything he has to do to try to see if he actually won.
You remember you made a trolling video, and I don't remember who it was against, so I ain't gonna say no names. But you made a trolling video when you was playing The Last of Us multiplayer, and you was like, "The game is against me, guys." And you was like, "Look, I got shot. The game is cheating against me." You remember that video?
Not really.
Jimmy. Well, anyway, you played a whole maybe 30 minutes of multiplayer, and all you did was complain how the game was cheating against you.
Yeah.
And that reminds me of exactly what dude says. Anytime something don't go his way, the whole world is against him. First, I don't want you to count the votes. Then I want you to stop counting the votes. Well, I don't want you to do the mail-in ballots. Well, all the mail-in ballots is against me. I mean, of course, all the mail-in ballots is going to be against you because you specifically told your people not to vote early, to vote in person, because they wanted to do this thing where they would antagonize voters at the place, so they would like make it hard for people to want to vote, like to create an obstacle. So they was like, don't vote early, show up and vote in person, because they wanted them to try to have an impact. So
Right.
a lot of the Democrats was like, well, let's everybody vote early. So it is definitely the case that a lot of the mail-in ballots is going to be Democratic, but not because it's illegal or they cheating. It is because he literally told his people not to vote early by mail.
True.
But he's like, it's against me. I won fair and square, and they're trying to steal the election. Like, who is they? Anyway, so yeah, he on trash just like normal.
Shout out to Sub Negro 24. He said Biden and Trump are one and the same. Shout out to Sub Negro 24, man. Also, we had one from Black Worm. He said Trump is like that 5-year-old spoiled kid who just cannot take a loss. Let's count these ballots again and again until I win. Pretty much, right? Pretty much.
Facts. I'm surprised ain't nobody calling in on this. What, niggas scared to touch this topic?
I don't know. Let me see. Hold on 1 second.
All right. Brad the Wizard, he probably got something to say about this. He loved talking about politics.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Nah, ain't nobody really hit me up to try to come in on this. Ain't nobody hit me up. Ain't nobody say nothing. So guess they all probably, I don't know, maybe they Trump supporters and they want to keep it undercover or something. Yeah, they want to keep it on a low. Want to keep that on a low. But Biden did have that bill where he locked up a bunch of black people and all of that fly shit or some other shit I seen. I'm gonna be real with you.
I seen a thing, I think I posted it on Twitter like 7 months ago. I don't really remember, but where he was like, it was on C-SPAN, where he was like, I don't want those people from the jungle interacting with my kids or something like that. That ain't exactly what he said. There was something real similar to that. He was real young too. And so he definitely got a history of typing against black people.
Yeah.
Like I seen this with my own eyes and I posted it.
So yeah, well, I mean, we'll see what happens. How would you feel though if he shut the country down due to COVID?
Well, I don't know. That's too big of a statement for me. I think that the CDC made a bunch of recommendations to the Trump administration that they disregarded. I think that you have these agencies in place like the CDC, and you need to follow whatever guidance they're telling you. And their first step wasn't to shut everything down, but because they ignored the first several steps, you ended up at this big shutdown thing. So I think they should just follow the procedure that these experts have laid out and quit trying to front like it's just a hoax by the Democrats.
Yeah. Yo, shout out to the only one bat. What up?
Sup?
Yo, what up? We got Ease in here. Ease. What up?
Man, I don't know how you be pronouncing these names, boy. You a master at that.
Yeah. How you pronounce your name?
Isolini, bro.
Isolini?
Yeah, you had it right the other day and shit. You only did this ever did that shit. 100, my boy.
Yo, what up? What y'all got for us?
Well, let's see. I'm gonna go first. For the election, I mean, it's all right. Like I said, it's just election. Don't people be taken it too seriously? Like abandoning their families, staying up all night, bugging out. I mean, it is what it is. Just chill and because it's not really gonna affect you mostly. Sometimes, so that is true.
I mean, yeah, I have witnessed. Well, they was this white family I know, group of colleagues I got. Like they are literally at odds with each other because of politics, and like they literally like we are not spending Thanksgiving with y'all motherfuckers.
That's messed up
because of your political affiliation. I was like, oh, and they was looking to me for support. I'm like, man, God and family above everything. I don't know, but they wanted me to side with them, against Trump, and I'm like, ooh wee, I don't know.
Hey, listen.
Look,
Hold on. Shout out to Tori Shelton. Shout out to Tori Shelton for the super chat. He's a Trump supporter. He said, if there's nothing to hide, what's the point of stopping him from counting? Why is he being denied? All right, so why is he being...
Who's
I mean, first he said don't count the votes. Now he want them counted. Like, well, he got to make up his mind, Tory. He got to make up his mind.
Well, keep in mind too, when I was watching at nighttime, it was fishy because at night he was heading in Georgia and all these other states, and then suddenly, like they said, we found 136,000 ballots in Nevada. It's like, y'all found 136 for Biden only, no third party, no Republican, no conservative, just him only. I mean, that's kind of sus. Come on.
Well, no, we just went over there, bro. Trump specifically told his people not to vote by mail.
I mean, they were counting all. I mean, they were counting all through the night. You know what I
mean? And not only that, Trump specifically put someone in place as the postmaster general to have that person discard the mail-in ballots, and that whole thing got exposed.
And he was removing mailboxes and all that.
Yeah, of course they're gonna find them because he has deliberately been
trying
to hide them. What's
not
true?
They were putting new mailboxes. That's not true because now all the mailboxes they changed them. They put them only because people used to finesse the post office and put tiny boxes inside. So now they just put a little slot to put in mails. That's what they did because they did in my area too. It was gone for a while.
There is a court order for them to sweep for hidden and missing ballots that the post office disobeyed the court order because you had employees of the post office sending videos into Congress of mail-in ballots being pushed to the side and trying to be discarded because the postmaster general was deliberately trying to sabotage the mail-in votes. Like, this is document. You can find this.
No, me too. I know. Project Veritas. Like, a lot of people got arrested in Texas and Florida. Like, a legit white chick on video. She's like, nah, give me $50K. I'm gonna get you 5,000 votes. It's like, people were finessing on both sides. Don't matter whose side. They were trying to finesse on both. It don't matter because mail-in voting works. It's just the problem is, somebody could be like, no. I found out 5,000 votes right here. I found 500 votes right here. Like, that's what they're gonna do. So let's be honest. They're gonna try to cheat, finesse, because people were doing that. But I'm overall, people shouldn't be taken too seriously because, some people crying and some people celebrate. It's like, listen. All you should be focused on is your life. That's all. It's like, on the grand scheme of things.
I didn't see that one.
Yeah, she's funny. Most people weren't crying. Like 2016 wasn't that bad. I saw a lot of white people. A lot of white people also going outside with somebody, yes. Like, what you celebrating? It's like, that's kind of weird. It's like, what y'all celebrating for? Nothing new.
Yeah, I mean, that's Hey, shout out to Manuel A1. He said we need a righteous man to lead us. We need Kanye.
Oh shit. Kanye would be fun, man. Kanye would be fun.
Kanye too bipolar, man. Shout out to the Ashley Luca. She said Trump stays saying something is rigged against him. It's hilarious. Anyway, Repubs or Dems are two sides of the same bird. Super chat censoring, laughing out loud. Shout out to Luca for the super chat.
If he thinks everything is rigged against him, he don't want to play Bloodborne or none of the Souls games because that nigga really think it's rigged against him.
I mean, look, they tried to impeach him twice though, and nothing happened. They wasted $5 million in investigation. They be like, Russia Putin helped this dude. $5 million wasted. It's like they just said, just some people put some ads. It's like that's it. $5 million of our tax dollars. Like, come on, there was like a hatred. It's like some people got fired because they supported Trump. That's messed up. You shouldn't be fired over a political belief. That's messed up, though. It don't matter. It's like, come on.
People were fired because they broke the law.
No, some people fired because they found out they were Trump supporters. Like, some people said, I got fired for no reason. Some people, they trying to act out, but some people weren't. If you have a belief, you shouldn't be. Nobody should be discriminated against any belief, my friend.
I hear you, but I have very low sympathy for. How can I put this diplomatically? If we take a tally of all the things that have happened to me unjustly in my life, they would not have a leg to stand on. And if I can live through all the shit that I have to live through, I have very little sympathy from somebody at a cush job having to go get a different cush job because they supported Trump. Like,
well, no, I mean, what are you trying to say? That these Trump supporters caused that thing? Because to saying all Trumps, because Kanye supported Trump, Little Tunji supported Trump. You gonna say they're racist? Because I'm like, I know damn well those people.
I don't care if somebody got fired because they supported Trump. because when I compare that to all the things that I've had to go through in my lifetime, that was unfair. Yeah, right. So I have no sympathy that they lost $100,000 job and just have to go get a different $100,000 job.
Hey, shout out to King Darian. He in here.
Yo, what's up?
Yo, what up? What up?
Player?
Yo, you be a jump boy back in your house. Cool. I got a question for you, right? You muted?
Okay.
Yeah, he hear you.
Yeah. Yo, cool. You trying to tell me that this election don't look suspect? You might have up by 300,000 votes in multiple states. I just magically lose in the morning.
What?
I have no clue what he said.
He said, I think he said Trump was up 300,000 votes and then magically lose in the morning. I think that's what I'm saying.
It's kind of sus. Yeah.
It's not magic. Again, they did all of the in-person votes. Those were tallied, and then they started to count the mail-in ballots. Trump is going to have almost no mail-in ballots because he specifically told his supporters not to vote early using the mail-in ballot. So yes, it makes sense that as the mail-in ballots start to be counted, very few of those will be for Trump because he specifically said, don't vote for me by mail.
All right, but cool. You hear me? I don't know.
Yeah, I hear you.
Good. Now, if you run an election and you know that's the case, to keep the, what's the word I want to use? That you want to keep optics looking correct. You wouldn't count both at the same time to not avoid any suspicion or any noise occurring.
Well, excuse me for coughing. There wouldn't be any suspicion, excuse me, because
you cough one more time, you better go to the hospital. Straight up, yo. Cough one more damn time, man. Cough one more motherfucking time, man. You better go to the hospital, man.
So look here, bro. So if it was the case where me and Hard8 is in the room counting votes, sure. But the vote counting process, it is representatives there are stakeholders from every side there. And a lot of it is like with machines and automated. There's cameras, there's film. So it's not like you can just say, okay, let's throw in these 80,000 votes. Like, it is not suspicious because the process itself is heavily governed. It's only when he has these little fits and he tries to cast doubt on the system because it didn't work in his favor. When the same margins happened when he won in 2016, he won some states by less than 4,000 votes. But when that happened with him, the system was glorious because it worked in his favor. It's the same election system. It's the same process. And a matter of fact, he had the FBI come before the American people and say how great and trustworthy this election was, not to worry, everything was great until it went against him.
Yeah, this is true. This is true. Right. What up? We got what's your name? I forgot it already.
You said it right the first time.
I know, I done fucked up. Isolini. Yeah, what's up? What you got for us?
Wait, what does that mean, Isolini? What does that stand for?
Man, okay, basically, ease is because I do everything with these, pulling these misses on these games, you know what I mean? Y'all remember that C Murder album, Boss Celine?
Yeah.
C Murder, you don't know nothing about that.
Oh man, chill out, my guy. I just merged those two together, my dude.
All right.
Yo, shout out to Jose. He said, no offense, 8, but some of your fans are pants on head tarded. Damn, man. What's up, man? Y'all gotta relax. He always coming at the fans. Shout out to Basement Audio Arcade Podcast. He said, Code is so old, he broke bread with Jesus. Damn.
Hater.
Damn, he said Code is so old, he knew Mr. Clean when he was dirty. What the fuck?
Nigga, you said that.
I ain't said that. Yo, I didn't say that, man. Hey, shout out to Tori Shelton for the super chat. He said, I meant recounting the votes. We allowed Bush versus Gore to do it. It was overturned in December 2000, 26 days after election. All right.
Yo,
what's up? Who that? Brad the Wizard?
Yep.
Oh man, Cole's scared of you. Don't chase him off.
Hey, he should be. I humiliated him on Twitter a couple days ago.
Damn. Oh, you did? On Twitter? You got him on Twitter?
Listen, here's what happened, man.
Hey, hold on. Before I get to you, let me get my guy out the way. Shout out to JetLight504. He said Herschel Walker is a fraud. Shannon buried him. Yeah, I seen that. That tweet. Also, shout out to King Kovu. He said certain political disagreements cannot be reconciled. Bombing the Middle East, letting poor die, etc. All right. And then we got another one from JetLight504. He said, did y'all see Candace Owens? She's salty as hell. I would definitely assume she is very salty. And let me see.
I
ain't
ain't
that
see what
everybody?
she do. I ain't see it.
No, I seen Tommy Lauren. I seen that dumb bitch. But
I stretch her out like a latex mask.
I would assume that Candace is also salty. But go ahead, Brad. You said you killed Code on Twitter. Goddamn, I ain't see that. I missed that.
Humiliated, but yeah,
Damn.
I wasn't even gonna call in this early because I was sitting here eating lunch, chilling, listening to the podcast, eating a spicy bucket of fried chicken. But then I was specifically summoned. I was called out by Code Optimus. I don't know if you want to call him that, or maybe COVID Code would be more appropriate. You're talking like a motherfucker. It's a good thing we're over the line, man. If we were in person, we would be 12 feet away. Goddamn it.
Yo.
Yeah. Also on my Twitter, you can see that I posted proof, verifiable proof that I did in fact vote for Biden. I didn't know whether I was going to vote until the day of, and then I just said fuck it, and I went out at like 7:45. And there was no line, so I was happy
I
about
thought
that.
that white boys had you scared to go outside. What happened?
That wasn't him.
Code,
Yes, it
this
was.
is the second time you've accused me of being Jeremy.
Yo, hey, shout out to Rodrigo4391. He said, nah, I ain't got one. Help a play out 8. Shit, somebody had to help me out. You know what I'm saying? Somebody had to help me out. Gorilla Madness, shout out to Gorilla Madness. He had to help me out, so I know damn well I can't help nobody else out right now, and I'm lucky I'm getting one. You know what I'm saying? I'm lucky I'm getting one. But yeah, I'm sorry, player. You're gonna have to be on keep your hand on the swivel. Walmart, they got like Google Walmart and their PlayStation 5 shit. They got like different times that they're gonna be selling them or some shit like that.
And Best Buy and Target definitely got that. So make sure, like A said, keep your head on the swivel, boy. Just keep checking, refreshing. Yeah.
Shout out to hold on. Shout out to Tronigy. He said, day of. Shout out to Tronigy. He said they told us to mail in ballot due to COVID, but had no problem with millions celebrating in the street this weekend. All right, yeah, they was definitely out there celebrating, man. It was a party.
Definitely.
These
I
fucking
don't
Trump
know
supporters out in the streets doing sideshows and shit.
Anybody vote for Trump in here? Anybody vote for Trump here?
Yeah, my granddad.
Your granddad voted for Trump?
No, he wanted to, but he actually couldn't vote. He was the one I was talking about before, but he wanted to vote, but because of his work, he's a truck driver, so he actually was in another state. But he's mad as hell now. He won't even talk to me no more now.
Are you for real? Like,
Yeah.
Are you exaggerating or are you serious? Like, y'all don't fell out over this?
No, I'm serious that he was a Trump supporter. I told you. I speak about it all the time. But
y'all ain't stopped talking because of it.
no.
Okay,
But
yeah.
He's mad, but
Okay, right.
he jokes around, but yeah.
Yeah, he'll get over it. He'll get over it. Hey, hold on real quick. Shout out to Lil F Boy. Let me read this. All right, he said, get this beans on toast, fairy accent, yuck mouth, teeth having Englishman out of here. He need to worry about the migrants coming to the UK.
Oh wow, I think that's aimed at you, bro. Oh, here he is.
Oh, but Aid, I gotta correct you for something earlier you said.
What's up?
You mispronounced Kamala Harris's name.
What did I say? Kamala?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. If
So how you say it? Is it What is it? How you say it?
Kamala.
I thought it was Kamala, but it's Kamala.
Definitely
okay.
Kamala.
Okay.
I mean, this is a real black woman's name. You know, I don't know.
Now she ain't a real black woman though. Ain't she Indian or some shit?
Her mother is Indian. Her father is black.
Jamaican? Okay. Something like that. But okay, thank you for that. You did. I think we done with this political talk, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Fuck all that. Fuck this shit.
Let's talk about the PS5.
Huh? What you say?
Let's talk about the PS5. That's
Yeah, what's up with hold your horses? Like, you know what I mean? You come in here like you directed or something. You know what I mean? Relax. Relax. Definitely got a lot of gaming news going on this week. Lot going on this week, period. You know what I mean? It's going down. Tuesday, you got niggas getting new consoles, but they ain't got nothing to play. And then Thursday, you got niggas getting new consoles with new shit to play. So, yeah, it's crazy out here. But we got to talk about some things, man. All right, we got to, listen, people. Let me talk to y'all for a minute, man. We got to stop with the fake outrage out here, man. I swear to God, man, every other day, these niggas complaining about some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? About straight bullshit. Even, shout out to my guy, Jack Move, but this nigga complaining about some bullshit 3-4 in the goddamn morning. You talking about the PlayStation 5 don't got 4K 60 streaming. Nigga, who the hell do you know that streams at 4K 60 frames? Matter of fact, do Twitch even allow that? Do they even allow 4K 60? Twitch?
No.
Like the biggest streamers on the internet don't even stream at 4K 60. Like, you know how much uploading fucking speed you will need to fucking do that? And then
that bandwidth is quite and
then your viewers, I mean, that are in some of these rural areas, like, and they ain't got all of that, like, oh, they will see what is a loading screen. Like, I didn't even know this was a thing. Like, when I seen it, I'm like, 4K 60? I'm like, hold on, who the hell streams at 4K 60? So now we about to complain about PlayStation 5 not allowing 4K 60 streaming when nobody uses 4K 60 as streaming.
Hey.
Yeah. That's something to fucking complain about, man.
Like, what is going, like, come on, if y'all gonna complain, please, can it be something legitimate?
Yeah,
I mean, I can see
video.
if a content creator like that went through the trouble of getting like the capture cards and trying to upgrade all their gear to give like a top-notch experience to their audience, but then find out they can't, that would be disheartening. But I don't think that's something you would have tried to do, because that's almost, dude, if half the streamers did that, Twitch was slow to a crawl. I don't think we have the infrastructure for that.
No, absolutely not,
want the
dog.
blankets and cocoa treatment, dog. That's all it is.
Absolutely not. Now, should the PlayStation 5 be able to record at 4K 60? I think it should, even though that would eat up your space very fast. And that's the reason why, yes, you can do that on Xbox, but they only allow 1 minute. They only allow 1 minute. So should it be able to record at 4K 60 so you can maybe upload or something like that? Absolutely. But it's not a big deal. Just like I think Kofi said, like, if you really are a serious content creator, you're going to have a capture card anyway. If you really are serious about what you're doing. You know what I mean? So it's just, I don't know. It's just a lot of shit that people is worrying about that I'm just not really, I really don't see as a problem at all. Like, you're not going to get an Xbox, so shut up. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to not get a PlayStation 5. So what's the point? You know what I mean? Unless you want some real shit, like, you know what? Fuck this. I ain't getting no PlayStation 5. Then your argument might be legit. But as far as this, I feel like it's a lot of people just whining. Or I feel like sometimes people want to make up issues just so it can seem like they're not a fanboy of a certain console or some shit like that. When we know you are. Like, you can't, like, you're not fooling nobody but yourself. Like, we already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? We already know. But do anybody here care about 4K 60 streaming? Is that a deal breaker?
No. It would have been nice if they had it, but because they do take a lot of features out. You know, a lot of people may not even know about it. But like on PS3, you could play CDs. You could go on the web browser and you could download files directly to the hard drive. You could download music.
Negro, we asked about 4K
60. So it should be an upgrade, shouldn't they? But they take a lot of stuff out. So.
Hey, yo, shout out to Emmanuel A1. Hold on. Shout out to Emmanuel A1. He said, I'm capping for PS5. Bring back the truth. I'm not capping. I don't care about fucking 4K. Nobody 4K streams, dog. Like, why would anybody care about 4K streaming when nobody does that? And it's probably dudes complaining that don't even have fast enough speed to even do it if they wanted to. Like, it's other shit you could complain about that they should have added. Maybe a bigger hard drive or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Which is also not a problem for me. I never ran out of space on a fucking console, ever. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't hoard games on my fucking hard drive or my SSD. I don't hoard games. I don't download games. I have them sitting there just because. If I'm not playing them, they get deleted. You know what I'm saying?
I'm guilty of that because I switch back and forth. It just depends on what mood I'm in.
What? Beat the game. The fuck you keep switching back and forth for? If you beat the damn game, you ain't gotta switch back and forth. That's another thing.
Sometimes I feel like a ninja. Sometimes I feel like a cowboy, and I switch depending on what mood I'm in.
Y'all niggas got 18,000 games in your hard drive, and y'all can't finish one. Like, come on, 12. Man.
I definitely got at least 12 games.
I don't need all that.
I'm with Code on this one. You know.
Oh God, no, I changed. I switched, man. I'm gonna beat the.
Oh. Okay, so how many, like, realistically, man, because I'm tired of all this fake-ass outrage. Realistically, how many games are you niggas playing at one time, dog? Realistically.
I have my games separated into folders, alphabetical order.
How many are you actually playing and putting time into? Realistically.
Two.
Okay, Code, how many for you?
Like 7.
You play 7 different games. What?
Yeah.
Okay. Brad, how many do you play at one time, dog?
Listen, I got Battlefield 1 saved on my hard drive. I haven't played it in a couple months, but when I do, when I feel like it, it'll be there for me. It'll be waiting for me. I won't have to re-download the 90 gigabytes again.
He's saying how many games you play at once, man.
How many games do you play at one time, realistically, dog?
Right now, I'm playing Last of Us Part 2, Rocket League, and Fall Guys. Those are the 3 main games.
So the other games that you got downloaded is just sitting there just in case?
Yeah, I'm not going to download them.
Okay. That's the thing. Like, I don't play that many games at once. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm playing a single-player game, it's usually I'm playing one single-player game at a time.
You said you're not gonna do the trophy hunting stuff, right? So like when you beat a game, you done with it.
Yeah, for the most part, I'm done.
Started collecting them trophies. Yeah, like I'll move on to another game, but I still gotta go back and collect the trophies. Like, and it just depends on what mood I'm in. I definitely go through about 6-7 games easily, like in a month's time. It just depends on what my focus is for that particular session. Absolutely.
Okay, shout out to Andrew Wilkins for the super chat. He says, "Sup, Hard 8 and Cold. Stop trying to teach Xbox fans you don't fit the profile of people they like to listen to. Xbox community is horrible. Facts." All right. Then we got Mega 3000. He said, "IGN confirmed you can capture 4K. It's in the settings." Oh, for the PlayStation? Oh, okay. We'll definitely have to double check on that.
Yeah, we talking about streaming though. But even if you do capture at 4K, like Ace said, that's gonna kill your hard drive space. You better capture into an external drive.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna kill your hard drive space. Shout out to Lakers Rams. He said, "This is old news, but what's your opinions on one of the Hauser brothers leaving Rockstar? Do you think we should we worry about future Rockstar games?" Nigga, that's like fucking 3 years old or some shit. Like, did they already come out with Red Dead 2 since then? Like, nah.
No, one of them left 2020.
It was after Red Dead, wasn't it?
It was after Red Dead?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was so old ago. I don't know, man. We'll see. I'm not really worried.
He was one of the main guys there in terms of like the creative.
The writers, yeah. I mean, I think I spoke on this before, man. I think I said like it won't be bad to see a different take on some games and a different formula used on some of their games. So it's not really something I'm worried about. We'll see what happens. Shout out to Fiend. He said, just popping in to supporting player. I use this content to get me through the work week, so I'm usually not here live. All right. So we already know that the PlayStation is only got 600 and I think like 64 gigs or something. That's all you're gonna be able to work with. 667.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
667 gigs. That's all you're gonna be able to work with. Yes, it definitely should be more, man. I don't know why they opted to go for what they went for. It is weird, but hopefully they'll explain it so we can understand. But I have no doubt that I'm probably not gonna run out of space unless you got Call of Duty and some shit, like, because Call of Duty is a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Yeah, it's like 300 meg, 300
Yeah.
gig.
250. They announced it. At minimum,
Yeah,
133.
that's without the downloads shit that they add, after the game is released.
Patches and shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Honestly,
Okay.
it's annoying.
Hold on. I'm gonna have to kick some of y'all out because we got some more people want to come in here. I wasn't even paying attention. I'm sorry. So if you done, can you please leave? I don't want to have to kick you.
Yo, yeah, I want to say one question before you leave, right?
Yeah. What's up?
What's up?
Is there such thing as a 1440p TV?
No such thing.
No.
So what is the big noise on Twitter?
Well, for
Yeah,
people that
1440p.
want to use a monitor, want to use a monitor,
Like a lot of streamers set up at their desk, right? And they use their PS4 and their PC connected to the same monitor.
right.
Oh, okay.
So
That's a lot of cat, but
that's the issue. Nothing big.
no problem, man. All right,
All
thanks,
right.
man.
All right. Thanks for coming through. Peace.
No problem.
Shout out to Jeremy. What up, Jeremy?
Hey, what's up?
What's good, man?
Hey,
Yeah. Go ahead.
yeah. So, where does the this 250 gigs on Black Ops Cold War coming from? Because I was reading 133 or something like that on the PS5.
No, it's like 250.
Well, it was being reported at 250, but then I did see different reports that it's lower. So I don't fucking know, dog. I mean, it's lower, it's higher, it's one or the other. It's a lot. It's a lot. That's all we know. It's a lot.
I seen a article. I think it was a blog post, but it was from Activision. It was like it's 250, even on the Series S, where it's supposed to be smaller game file sizes because they're not using all the high res assets. It's still 250, even on that.
Right.
So I'm gonna have to
No,
see who said it was
leaked.
less than that.
The box art was leaked. That's why it got 250 because somebody took a picture of the back of the box and it said 250 at minimum. But then they said, "Oh, nah, it's 133 at minimum, but 250 total."
Okay.
Yeah. So
yeah, because you can uninstall multiplayer. and
Yeah.
Okay.
So we know that the PlayStation won't support 1440p. I don't really see no big deal with this. I mean, I don't use monitors, so I don't care.
I mean, they can hook it up. It'll just be downsampled. It's just not.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can hook it up. I mean, it's like if you got a 4K, it'll just be downsampled. Yeah, I don't really give a fuck, man. I mean, consoles are made for TVs. That's what they got in mind. That's what's usually in mind. Sony just started supporting 1440p in their TVs natively anyway. Like the 900H. Before then, they never supported 1440p on their TVs. You would have to force the resolution. So I'm not even surprised by this, but I guess a lot of console users, monitor users are upset with this. Or it's fake outrage again. Just more fake outrage, I guess. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I've never heard 1440p being even like talked about. But for the storage size, some people like to play multiple games at the same time. Like I have like 70 or 80 games on my PS4 right now, and I don't play them all evenly. Some of them I just kind of get on when I'm in the mood for it, but I like to have variety, and I don't like to have a huge backlog of games that I haven't touched. So every game that I download, I make sure that I've at least played it a little bit, like on my download file, because I have some games on PlayStation Now streaming, but for downloads I have Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. I just started Kingdom Come Deliverance. I just started Injustice 2, like BioShock the Collection, Final Fantasy 7, and I just like to not be to have games that are just sitting there and not making progress. So having a big hard drive, like not everyone just focuses on a few. It is nice to jump around. So that 667 gigs is
I focus on one game at a time, dog. Like, I'm not really playing multiple, especially single player games. Like, why am I jumping around all these multiple single player games? Just finish the game and move on. Like, why? I don't understand that. Like, I don't get it.
And that's reasonable.
Play the same thing, man. You like variety, like the man.
But see, I actually beat my games, so maybe y'all niggas like jumping around and all that shit. So I beats my games. So that's just
and that's a couple games. That's reasonable, you know. And I beat games as well, but I don't like to force it, and it can get kind of like that's when gaming isn't really fun, when you only have like 2 or 3 games at a time, and you just like you feel like you have to play this or nothing, because then there'll be times when I'll beat, you know, a bunch of games at once, and sometimes there'll be times where I beat 2 to 4 games within like a couple days, just because I happen to close off a lot of them. You know, like Mass Effect 3, Final Fantasy 13, because I play older games still at the same time, or DMC Devil May Cry I'm working on, or Deus Ex Human Revolution. There's a bunch of games that I'm, you know, getting towards the end on, and that's when it all comes together, is when you beat these games, and so I still beat them, but I don't know, some people do like to kind of to jump around and not get stuck. So when you only have a few, you tend to get stuck a little bit. For me,
I don't know what the fuck you talking about. I'm gonna just. I don't know what the hell what are you talking about? Get stuck? And what the hell are you talking about? Please make this shit make sense, man. Because I don't understand this.
Hold on. So I'm like that sometimes. It depends. Like if it's a big game, like when Last of Us 2 came out, I played Last of Us 2 to the exclusion of all else because like I wanted to, and I was like really captivated by the game. But again, there are other times when, like I was playing Ghost of Tsushima, but I played that while I was playing Final Fantasy VII Remake. I started a couple of other RPGs. I played a couple of games on Xbox, and I move around. I don't just put in one game and feel like I have to. Every time I'm ready to game, I have to go back to that game and finish it. If I'm in the mood for something else or not, I have to play this game. I don't do that.
Yeah.
I play what I feel like playing at any given time. Although
exactly.
Sometimes I will want to just play a game exclusively. It just depends.
Yeah. So here's the thing. Hold on. You didn't talk enough, Jeremy. Here's the thing. Is that Jeremy? Who is that?
Yeah,
that's
Jeremy. No, it's Jeremy.
Yeah, you talked enough. Hold on. Now, this is the thing. Listen. Let's say for instance, right?
Oh my God. This dude.
The Last of Us 2 comes out, right? The Last of Us 2 comes out. What the fuck else am I trying to play at that time? Unless it's a multiplayer, what other single player game would I be giving a fuck about at that time when I'm trying to play the most anticipated game of the fucking year to completion? Like, like The Last of Us 2, right? I'm just using this as an example, right? This is the biggest game of the year. We've been all waiting for this game, and then it comes out, and now I don't want to play it. I want to go play some other bullshit that I didn't even care about before it came. Like, I'm going to be focused on that single. I'm going to be focused on that experience. Why do I want to chop that off?
Already wrong. Your setup, so you're not just playing the game that you didn't care about before, Negro. You did care about it before.
Well, I would have beat it. That's me. That's what I'm saying. I would have beat it already.
Well, you may have more free time than other people, eh?
No, obviously you got a lot of free time to be bouncing around 30 games. What are you talking about free time? You bouncing around 50 games. You obviously got a lot of goddamn free time. The hell?
That might be over the course of a couple of weeks. The point is that you playing the game, you didn't finish it, but here come The Last of Us. Like, all right, example. This week, thank God, I'm about to have Miles Morales, Sackboy, Demon Souls. Okay. You think that I'm going to have those games and I'm only going to play them one at a time? No, sir. I'm going to play all of them and I'm going to skip back and forth.
This is why y'all niggas don't be knowing what the fuck is going on in these games. Go ahead.
Then Cyberpunk is going to drop and I'm like, damn. So I'm going to stop. I'm going to play Cyberpunk. Maybe the completion. I don't know. I'm going to have to see. But then I'm going to be feeling like jumping back to Spider-Man. And then the PlayStation 5 is going to let me know where I am and it's going to help me with what I need to do, and life is great, Negro. Why you think the PlayStation
listen, this is why y'all niggas don't know what the fuck going on in your games. You ask somebody about it, they be like, I don't remember what you're talking about. Listen.
That's why the PS5 UI got those activity cards to let you know where you left off.
No, nigga. No.
I think
There's nothing wrong.
Too.
No, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I'm just saying it's kind of weird. That's all. It's weird to me.
No. What I was saying is there's nothing wrong with the way you do it, Hard 8, where you just stick with one.
No, I do it like a real gamer do it. That's why when I talk about these games, I know the fuck I'm talking about, and that's why they get beat. You dig? Because that's what real gamers do. We don't jump all around, and I don't even know what the fuck going on. Being confused. Hold on, ain't you talking about Cyberpunk? Hold on. You're talking about Cyberpunk. That shit come out in December. You telling me you ain't gonna be done Spider-Man by the time Cyberpunk come out?
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
What the fuck?
Hours.
Wow.
I mean, if you take your time and you got other stuff on your plate, then you may want to just go through it at your own pace.
For myself,
Y'all the type to eat y'all main dinner and dessert at the same time. Y'all niggas is retarded. You got cake and ice cream. You eating that shit with fucking mashed potatoes and chicken wings all together. Like, nigga, consume the main meal first, nigga. Damn.
When it's good enough, you play it all.
He said he eat his burger, then he eat his fries, then he eat his onion rings, and then he eat his dessert. No, nigga, all of them at the same time.
Oh my! Hold on. Shout out to Soul. He said, "Ain't this Jeremy guy false claiming black?" I don't know nothing about that. I don't know nothing about that.
Listen, I'm half black. My dad was from like Africa, so but I just grew up in a
continent, my friend.
Yeah.
Kim, I don't know. He said on my birth certificate, I think he said he was from somewhere in Africa, and then on my brother's it says somewhere in France, but he's black. Anyways, I just grew up in kind of a suburban community.
Hey, hold on. What up, Captain Kenneth? Hey, I gotta get like more people in here. So, Jeremy, damn, dog, your mouth be on 1,000. You charged up before you came with this motherfucker. Go ahead, player. Go ahead, man. I support the. I appreciate the support, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, so if the game is gonna hold your attention, then play it like 20 hours straight, or just and only focus on that. So when the game is good enough, you can just filter out everything else. But like for The Last of Us Part 2, sometimes it kind of gets exhausting. Just every game can get tiring. You do the same thing kind of over and over, and so all the sneaking around in combat in The Last of Us Part 2, it can get a little bit exhausting. So it's nice to take a break. That's what the extra games are for.
He just runs through to get to the end.
Or ignore what parts of what game?
I don't know. You don't collect.
No, what game? No, you said it. So what game you talking about, Cole?
Like God of War. You put
what you mean? I damn near. Hold up. I damn near got the platinum in God of War. So what you talking about?
Okay, fine. But you beat it first. You rushed through it.
No, I did not rush through it. No, I did not rush through God of War.
On Twitter,
I did not put on Twitter that I rushed through God of War. You're lying.
But you may not have said it.
No, I ain't say a motherfucking thing. No, nigga. No.
Okay, it doesn't matter. I'm not saying you said it. You put on Twitter that you beat it, and that was so quickly after it came out that everyone was like, "How did you beat it so fast?"
No, they didn't. No, you didn't. What are you talking about? I beat everything. I damn near. Besides getting some birds, besides collecting some birds, I can damn near get the platinum for God of War.
What did you play on?
Oh my God!
What difficulty did you play on?
I played on the starting difficulty. I think normal, whatever it is.
Yeah, okay.
The fuck?
You still beat it. You beat it very quickly, and same with The Last of Us Part 2.
How you gonna tell me what I beat quick? Didn't I just say I damn near got the platinum on that shit? Like, what is you not listening to?
Fine. All right, fine. You go through it again, but I'm saying the first time, it's like you kind of.
I only beat it once.
You kind of rushed through them a little bit.
No, you didn't. Hey, yo, this motherfucker cuckoo for Cocoa Puff.
Wrap it up.
If I tell you I damn near got the platinum, how is that rushing through the game, sir?
I don't know. I just know that when a hot game comes out, you're always finishing it before lots of people even get like that far. So I don't know. That's
good.
Because I'm not playing 30 games at one time, motherfucker. That's why. The fuck?
Normal people
watching your game
take a
have
break.
real hard.
What am I taking a break?
Hey,
You've been waiting for 13 years for a certain game. Now you gonna take a break when it get here?
After playing for 8 hours, you might.
Man, I mean, I'm gonna take a break because I got to, but I'm saying when I get time to play, I'm going back to that game.
Check his trophies hard.
Yeah, there's nothing. There's nothing wrong with that. And I don't have any problem with the way you play it. I'm just saying there's nothing wrong.
You think when
with having
GTA
lots of
6 come
options.
out? Okay, listen. You think when GTA 6 come out, I'm gonna be playing 5 other games at the same time? Fuck no. I'm gonna be focused on that. Why would I be playing? Why would I be hopping all around when I've been waiting years for that game? Why would I hop all around
And
once
that's
again?
fine. I'm not criticizing just focusing on one. I'm just defending the need to have options, even if it is GTA 6, because sometimes you just want to shake it up a little bit.
No,
and so
fam.
when you have multiple games, you have all these games to choose from. GTA 6 is not going to be the only great game at the time it comes out, and so you're going to want to kind of diversify a little bit. So that's the only thing I'm promoting.
It's simple as this. Buy an extended hard drive, you good. End of story.
I never had it. I mean, yeah, you're right. You could do that. But I've never used any type of external hard drive ever. And I never ran out of space because I don't just hoard games on my fucking console. I don't.
Jeremy says you play them all on easy.
That's because you're privileged, Hardy.
I play them all. Yo, it took this nigga 2 years to beat God of War. 2 years. This old dude. This dude with 3 braids. This nigga took 2 years. Come on, man.
It took me 2 years to beat The Witcher 3. It's my #1 game of the year. Well, no, it's number 2, actually. Red Dead 2 was #1, but I don't need to rush anything. I don't feel a need to rush. It legitimately took me like 2 years to beat Witcher 3. And
Why did it take you so long?
Because I love to go on every question mark. I love to do all the side quests. I enjoy my time with it. I'm not trying to make a review in 2 weeks and rush it out. I enjoyed the experience. I become Geralt of Rivia, and I really
and he play on hard.
I play that on normal because it's like an RPG. If it's like an action RPG, I play on hard. But
pause. I don't play games on hard unless I really like the game. I don't like the game. Why the fuck I'm playing it on hard and shit? Or if I got a point to prove, I ain't got no point to prove. Then why am I playing? I mean, I mop most of you niggas up anyway, so it don't. Especially you, Code. Like you can't fuck with me. No multiplayer games out there. None.
It took a long time for me to beat The Witcher 3 as well. It just took.
Now, hold on, Jeremy. You done talked enough. Let me get at this nigga Code real quick.
Okay.
All right, relax. Let me get back to this nigga Code. Right. Talking about this easy shit. I will mop you in any multiplayer game you want to play, sir.
Hey, so let me tell you this. I told you before, I'm from a time where there wasn't no strategy, guys. Everything.
I don't care about all that.
Shut up, nigga. Don't pay it. Don't look.
Okay, go ahead.
Don't interfere.
All right, my bad. I respect my elders.
And like I said this on Twitter, there are very few of these like new age gamers that I respect because I think things are too easy for them. You are one of the few that I respect because I know I have seen you demonstrate skill. So like you. DG, a couple of other cats, a Puerto Rican cat. Like,
don't include me with them bums.
Damn.
I didn't say DG. I said DG, David Gaines, not BG.
Who the fuck is David Gaines?
You probably ain't gonna know him.
Oh,
but
okay.
anyway,
go ahead.
The point is that like I'm not challenging your skill level. Like I'm making these jokes.
Oh, all right.
Like, yeah, but
that's
like,
what I thought. That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
But Jeremy said you play on easy.
Nah, Jeremy ain't say shit like that. He know better. That's what I thought. Hey, listen, man. I just like to focus on one game at a time for the most part. Now I will play. Now if I'm playing multiplayer games.
Trump supporter. You think that your way is the only way?
No, I'm not saying my way is the only way. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying my way is the only way. I'm just saying if it's a multiplayer game, I'll definitely.
Weird.
I'll play those.
Let's put it this way.
I have a question for Optimus.
Let me ask a quick question.
Okay, go ahead. Who this talking?
This is Captain Kenner.
Okay, go ahead, Captain. I got 30 niggas in here. Come on, we screaming at the same time.
Everyone that on the side of give me more options. I got all these games that I take time to play for. Do you watch multiple movies at one time? Like if you're enjoying a movie, do you like stop in the middle of a movie and be like, hold on,
a movie is 2 hours.
I'm enjoying this, but you know what? I see this other movie that I want to watch, so I'm gonna just hold off for a second.
Hold on,
and I'm gonna watch this other one.
I'm gonna answer that for you, sir. The answer to your question is no, I do not. I watch a movie through the completion. But ask me, do I watch a Netflix series all the way through 7, 8 seasons? Do I switch and mix it up? It's the length. If I could beat every game in 2 hours on the length of a session, of course I would finish the game. But games are literally 20, 30, 40-hour experiences.
Okay, let me ask you this question then. Okay, so you fell for my trap. I laid it down beautifully. So when you read a book, would you say a book is a 20, 30, 40?
Absolutely.
Do you read three or four different books at one time, or do you are you reading Lord?
Do.
Oh,
yeah, absolutely. I
didn't say studying for a test or trying.
And history different at the same time.
You mean like fictional, like reading for entertainment? Do you
sit back and just because education is a different story. So you read Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, and fuck nigga guy 4646.
Yes,
every day.
Clearly,
not every day, but yet when I read,
I mean at the same time.
At the same time,
yes, I routinely switch between fantasy novels like Middle Earth type stuff and thrillers and crime dramas. I like those 3 genres, and I really will switch between them. It just kind of depends on the mood that I'm in when I'm sitting down to read. Absolutely, 100%.
Okay, well, you're weird in that fashion, sir. And quite frankly, I don't think you retain any of that information that you.
He don't retain none of it. He don't.
I think you think Harry Potter is a janitor. Okay, and I think you think Lord of the Rings is set on Mars. I'm convinced. I'm sorry.
Nah, some people are like that. They be reading something. Do you understand what you read?
No.
So you read something. If you read something, some people don't understand. It's like when you read something, you have to understand it. And people are like, oh, what the hell just happened? It's like, bro, did you just what is the point of reading if you're not gonna understand it? Read it carefully. Play carefully. Enjoy it.
Charging battery.
Yeah,
I have a question.
Charging battery.
If you play multiple games at once, you ever notice like when you come back to
the game, it's not multiple games at once. It's just in a week you play more than the same game. Like I don't have 5 controllers in my hand playing them all at once.
Well, we know not at once.
But come on. Like if you're at the end final boss of God of War and you didn't play it in let's say 3 months and you come back, now you're rusty. Now you got to fight that final boss and you're rusty at the same time. Instead of if you played it through, you would have.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Hey, who is this talking? Who that talking?
This Tori.
Tori, okay.
But Tori, I wouldn't do that. So like I said, I gave the example earlier. When I played The Last of Us 2, I was so captivated by The Last of Us 2 that I played it to the exclusion of all else. There are times when a game will just pull me in and I only want to play it. There are other games, like when I played through Days Gone, man, I played at least 4 or 5 other games with Days Gone because like I would get enough of it. I'm still ready to game, so I'm gonna go play something else that I think is Street Fighter, that I think is fun and interesting. Play that for a while, level this dude up. Okay, now I'm about to jump back over here. Eventually, I feel like playing Days Gone again, and then I'll jump back in that. But some games, I do play them, like I just played God of War, like 8 said. I didn't play anything else while I was playing that. Absolutely 100%.
Yeah, see, if the game is good enough, it draws you in. Let the game decide on what you play. Like, if it's good enough, you'll keep playing it.
Until you get stuck. Then you're trying to switch the game.
Yeah, and then you come back to it with new energy.
Until you're a bum, and then you switch the game.
I don't switch when I get stuck. I switch when I get bored or like repetitive. I'm ready to do something else, so I'm in a different mood. It's not because I'm stuck.
All right, we got it. I mean, we got Ash and Luca in here. What's up, Ash?
Hey, can you hear me? Do I sound okay? Hey,
yeah, I hear you. We hear you.
Sometimes Discord switches my audio. So do I sound clear? Am I grainy or anything?
No, you good. Great. You good.
All right, cool. Damn, what's up, guys? Okay, yes. Another AGS.
Hold on. Now you sounded like a 10-year-old boy.
Oh, okay, not like that. Not like this. Please let me live my life.
No, she said that. She said that the other day. That's why I said it. People, relax.
Yeah, she said she gonna have to make a channel introduction.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but then one of my homies was like, "Listen, you sound white though, Luca. Let them keep thinking you're white so you can get those views." I'm like, "Damn, you're right though."
I'm double confused now.
That's crazy.
So what's up? What you got for us?
Oh wait! I think this Rabbit's trying to call in. Hold on.
Rabbit,
all right.
Really?
We don't. This is not a haunted house. We do not allow ghosts. I don't know what we do not allow ghosts in this motherfucker. Halloween is over, nigga. Halloween is over, nigga. Go ahead, Luca.
Oh yeah, no, I usually play one game at a time, and I'll beat the game like that I'm playing. I don't like going back and forth because I don't want to get distracted from what I'm doing. You feel me? Like I want to make sure I actually beat the games I play. So
and be able to retain what you saw and understand, right?
yeah, especially because I play the Souls games, and you have to make sure you're on your game.
The level of focus required. Yeah, facts.
And the thing that people aren't really thinking about is like, I mean, I've tried that playing multiple games at one time thing, and you forget the controls. Like you're bad at gaming when you play many games.
You have to have a certain intellectual capacity to pull this off. That is true.
No, it's just that.
I mean, just look at the controller, the buttons, and it takes a couple minutes to be right back in.
It affects your muscle memory. Like gaming is part of muscle memory.
That's true, but I routinely switch from PlayStation to Xbox to Switch and mouse and keyboard. Like and I've been doing that for decades. So like it's just a natural part.
Zombie. Yo, going from 30 frames to 60 frames and then back even messes me up. Like if I play Gears or like Call of Duty and then I play like,
I'm not gonna lie, yes sir.
Like,
that drives me insane.
Yeah, I was playing Rogue Company and then Destiny 2, and Destiny 2 on consoles is at 30, but Rogue Company's at 60, dude. I was messed up after I came back. I was like, yo, my eyes are burning right now. What is going on?
Yeah,
like, that stuff makes a big deal.
Should be happening.
Yeah, definitely do. Definitely. Yeah. We got some others that need to get in here. So,
I just want to say this one thing though. It's quite strange,
Go ahead.
Like all this whole conversation is kind of a moot point because you have to ask yourself. People are complaining that we don't know why we didn't have more storage and it should have been this way. The reason you don't have more storage is because this type of storage is expensive, and you can choose to have 1 or 2 terabytes if you want to, but you're not going to have a very fast SSD. You're not going to have the capability to do these things that you want to do.
Fast one, it just would have been way more than $500.
Which is obviously there's a ceiling to, what people are willing to play for gaming. Mm-hmm. And then, and it's funny that especially I can see a casual saying something like that and that would make sense, but a hardcore gamer or someone that, loves tech should never say something like that because weren't people already complaining about all the PS4 and the Xbox One were too weak? They're underpowered when they were released. Well, which one do you want? Do you want something that's future-proof and that's going to be better in the upcoming years? Or do you want something that, gives you more games to switch between, but
you don't
get any
this
new
whole
features?
Conversation is happening because of console wars. The people on the Xbox feel a victory because they have 800
They got 100 and something more gigs.
Right, and so that's how this conversation started as a point in the console war.
Hey,
Real
that's not,
gamers
wait, that's that. It wasn't just the Xbox guys. The PlayStation guys are going after that Series S. And
I'm saying that no one is really complaining because it's insufficient. They're complaining because it's a point in the console war.
So true, King. So true.
All right, so somebody got to leave. I'm just gonna. A couple of y'all gotta leave.
I'll head out then.
Okay. Well, no, actually, I wanted some smoke with Luca.
Hold on. He wants some smoke. Go ahead.
Okay, so Luca, about this conversation, something that you said earlier. You said that Republican and Democrats are just different sides of the same coin or the same evil. Or please elaborate on what you said.
Biden. Yeah.
At the end of the day, nothing's actually going to change because most people they go to vote, right? For the main election, but they don't vote for the smaller elections or the local elections. So nothing actually changes in any areas. It's like an entertainment sort of thing. Everyone wants their home team to win, and if it doesn't, it's devastation all across the land. And when their home team wins, then it's like, okay, let me go ahead and make fun of the other team. But then everyone stops paying attention to what these people are actually doing in office. That's what I mean. So no matter who you have up in there, no one actually cares what they're doing. They just want to win.
Okay.
How about that?
I can accept that statement, but the statement you made before about they're just two sides of the same, that's an incorrect statement. I'm sorry. That's
bro. She shut you down. Move on.
No, she didn't shut me down. No, I'm saying because I was gonna ask her if Democrats and Republicans are the same things, or they're just two sides of the same coin, or whichever you want to say. Are you still a slave?
Am I still a slave?
Yeah, are you a slave right now?
What do you mean exactly?
Are you a slave? Yes or no?
That's an extreme question.
No, it's
Am
not.
I-
No, are
On
you
a
a slave?
plantation? Because a lot of us are slaves to different things. What do you mean by slave?
I mean, we're enslaved to like
Actually,
capitalism.
Are you picking cotton? That what you mean?
Thank you, Hard8. Thank you.
Okay,
very
are you
much.
picking cotton, Luca?
Out the Advil bar.
Am
No,
I-
obviously she's not picking cotton.
Okay, so
ask me such a dumbass fucking question.
no, it's not a dumb
Get to
question.
your point.
No,
Get
no,
to your
no.
point. Get to
My
your fucking
point is
Get to your
there,
point.
there was a different ideology between the Republicans and Abraham Lincoln at that time in the Confederate States of America, right? So there must be a difference between.
It was the Republicans.
1776?
No.
Talking about
Abraham Lincoln
Are we
was a
in
Republican.
1776 or 2020?
No.
Why are you fucking slavery when none of us have been slaves for fucking generations? Why are you bringing up that dumbass
Look,
shit?
Look,
Words you move part. Okay,
Like, I
I'm about to
cannot
mute
believe
this.
that you came up in here to ask me that dumbass fucking question. Like,
okay, so are we gonna?
Luca, are you a
Are we
slave?
gonna?
I'm
Are
like,
we gonna
okay,
attack?
we
Are
can-
we
we
gonna
can
attack the
talk
point, or are we gonna keep on with these ad hominem attacks? Or
No,
are we gonna talk?
it's a stupid fucking question. Don't ask me stupid questions, dude.
Bro,
Don't
you
ask me
lost.
stupid
It's done. Finito. Yeah, bro.
fucking Christ, dude. I can't stand that kind of shit.
Nah, it's some
So
bullshit.
this
Some
is what people do whenever they can't attack the logic. They attack the person and get
Yeah,
animated.
okay, whatever, dude.
I'm asking a series of questions in a Socratic fashion to get to a conclusion.
No,
No, you're
bitch,
trying
you
to
asked
bait
me a
her.
fucking redundant question. You're like, are you a slave? I'm like, that's
Damn.
not, obviously not.
It's
Like,
a very
what the fuck,
simple
dude?
question. Either you
It's
are
a
or you
stupid
aren't.
question. It's a
Dumbass
stupid
question, bro.
Everyone knows I'm not a fucking slave. None of us are slaves. It's a stupid question, dude.
Okay, then so
Kidding me right now.
okay, so that
Damn,
so that
Cardi, yeah, you got some dumbass viewers, dude. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Hey,
Okay.
don't come with this clown.
Farmer, we gotta
Oh,
ask
man.
people to calm down.
Luca, are you a slave? Oh my
Oh
god.
man.
no, okay, like I said, we
God.
can continue to be animated
Nah,
and not
I'm
talk about
good.
the topic
I'm
at
good.
hand,
I don't want to talk
or
to
we
you
can
about
answer
this
the
though.
question.
No, dude, I'm good. I don't want to talk to you about this though.
Okay, all right then.
So, Luca,
Okay,
did you get the PS5? Can we change topic? Come
Oh,
on, let's change
let me
topic,
jump
man.
in. Let me jump in, bro. What is your next question? Given that I'm
Oh,
not
God.
a slave,
okay.
given that I'm
Okay.
not a slave, what's your next question? Because
Okay, so
we need to get Sleepy some time on the mic. You got to come
Okay.
on.
So the next question would have been: so if you are not currently a slave, then there had to be a reason for that, right? So there had to be a political party who was
Can I
against
jump in real
slavery.
quick, bro? So
Yes.
let me jump in. I understand where you're going, which is why I brought up the Democrats. You said that Abe Lincoln was a Republican and so on and so forth. The problem is that those labels are not static. They change over time.
I'm
The
aware.
ideals that the ideals that the Republicans had at one point are shared by the Democrats now and vice versa, especially during the Civil Rights era with the Southern Democrats. They are the ones that held the civil rights movement up, and the Republican Party is actually the ones that signed civil rights into existence. And a lot of the Southern Democrats, because of the things that were happening with Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, those people then reverted over to the Republican Party because they didn't like the support that they were getting from the Democrats. And then those ideals eventually became Republican, and then the Democratic Party became more libertarian. And so it's not true that you can just say this label represents this ideal because it changes over time.
Okay, and I would agree with you with 110%, but that was not my point. My point was simply this: if there are two groups that have very different ideologies, then you cannot say that they're the same of the same whole or two sides of the same coin, because
those groups. Okay, so what you're saying is that this group has this set of ideals and this group has this set of ideals. And what I'm saying is that the ideals overlap, because what is one side of the coin today, tomorrow it may be the other side of the coin, and there's overlap among them. It just depends on what's in the best financial interest is going to determine what those ideals are. There is no pure, there is no pure ideology. It is all about the money.
Okay, we talked about that a little bit yesterday on Scumcast. About the
Yesterday, Luca.
Well, that's definitely fact,
thank you.
Optimus, as usual.
Yes, and
my God.
Okay, well, so thank you for everybody's input, including yours, Luca.
Oh yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you for your input.
Be our friend now, nigga.
No,
relax. Shout out to Captain Kenneth. Shout out to Captain Kenneth. We appreciate him coming through.
Hold on, wait. It was never about not being friends.
Kenneth,
See,
we
the
appreciate
difference
you.
between people like me and I would think people like you hold on 1 second. Let me
relax, sleepy.
People like me and people like you is that the object is not to be right or wrong. The objective is to further the discussion and have a better understanding at the end of the day. So we need people like Luca, we need people like me, and we need people like you to give all these different perspectives of the same statue we're looking at. We're just standing in different perspectives. So my idea was never to say, Luca, you're wrong, Kenneth, you're right, Code, you're wrong. That was never not the option.
Wrong example.
Because
hold on, let me get to these super chats, and
yeah, they piling up.
We got a lot of people trying to get in here too, man. So I'm gonna need some of y'all.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Listen, I just don't like when people ask me like redundant questions or stupid questions with the obvious answer. It's like, dude,
okay, but do you know?
I understand. I get that you're trying to get to some kind of point, but asking a question like, "Are you a slave?" No, answer the question. When the answer is obvious, is ridiculous to me. Plus, we had talked about yesterday about how black people used to be fucking Republicans and they switched over. We talked about that shit yesterday as well. It's like, Code, brilliant point that you're making, but then you want to bring up fucking slavery. When that hasn't been an issue here. I mean, we could talk about how we're all slaves to consumerism and capitalism. That's like an issue. That's a current one. But like actual picking cotton, getting beat, and Amasta stuff. No, that's hasn't been a fucking issue for generations. So I don't like when people start shit with redundant, dumb questions. Like, don't ask me questions like that. Give me your point, and I'm willing to discuss with you your point. But don't ask me a stupid question.
So you're not in favor of a Socratic way of thinking. So one of the greatest thinkers of this planet's history. You're not a fan of Socrates.
I understand. I understand. Hold on. I understand that people value Socrates, but there are different philosophers. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure I know more than you. I can tell you about Kant. I can tell you about Descartes.
Time out. One at a time. One at a time.
We could talk about Voltaire. We could talk about Nietzsche, which I studied that in fucking school. But
really? So what do you know about Nietzsche? I studied Nietzsche as well.
Oh, this ain't history class. Listen. This is not history class. All right.
Exactly. I gotta put my TI-84 out.
Listen, dude. You're one of those fake intellectuals, right?
No, I'm not. I think I know more about
you.
We can answer that question.
Wait.
We can find out right now. I think I don't.
You're a fake intellectual who comes.
I think I know more. Okay, where'd you get your degree from?
Well, hold on, bro. Hold on. Here's the thing, y'all. Hold. Here's the thing, bro. You hit her with a.
Hold on. One at a time. Let's let them hash it out, Code.
No, he's cheating. He's violating his own rules because he's using all kind of logical fallacies. He's already introduced false dilemma. He introduced straw man, but he was complaining about ad hominem earlier.
So first of all, there was no straw man. I did not create a character to later attack.
Yes, you did. Because
who was the character that I created to attack?
You said she don't like stupid questions. She says she don't like stupid questions, and you said so you don't like the Socratic way of approaching, and that's not what she said. That was a straw man. You created an exaggeration of what she said, and you attacked it instead of what she actually said. That is textbook straw man.
Yep.
No, it's not.
Wow.
Listen, bro, you asked her a stupid question about something.
So why is that question stupid? Can I ask you a question? Why is that question stupid? Can someone tell me why that question? Because it makes you insensitive. You don't like the nature of the question. But what was that? Was that
obvious? The answer is obvious, and it's a question that don't like. That's like saying, do you need air to breathe? Like, of course we need air to breathe. Like,
okay, so let me ask you this. So since you guys know since Luca, you know so much about philosophy, right? So what does Descartes say about having? No. What does Descartes say about having clear and distinct ideas?
Hold on.
So the reason I asked
hold on. Okay, hold on. Are you good? You're good? I didn't say I know a bunch about philosophy. I said I studied it in school.
Okay, but you assaulted me and called me a fake intellectual, which I never claimed to be in the first place. But I'm telling you, I think I know more about the topic at hand that you're claiming to know more about me.
I didn't say I know more about the topic at hand. I didn't say any of that. You said that, I probably know more about this than you do. I'm probably better versed in this than you are. I'm like, dude, you don't know anything about me. You're making an assumption.
But so let's find out.
You could have asked me, Luca, do you know about philosophy? I'm like, yeah, I studied it in school, but I'm not like super well versed in it. you just made an assumption instead.
But you made an assumption that I was
you're a fake intellectual. Yeah, because you're acting like one.
So no, sounds like I'm acting like someone that knows more about philosophy than you do.
No, you're acting like
everybody's making assumptions up in here.
That's all.
All right, hold on. All right. We done about had enough of this philosophy shit. All right. Now listen, it's all good. You know what I mean? We appreciate everybody's input. I'm gonna need some of y'all to leave though. That's what I'm gonna need.
All right.
Somebody gotta go. Because we got other people that's trying to get in here. It is a long list of people waiting. I'm not even holding y'all. If they wasn't waiting, you know what I mean, I wouldn't care if y'all rock out. But you got other people that want to, come in here and get their opinion on things, man. So, Jeremy, you real quiet right now. Don't try to act like I don't see you, nigga. What's up?
Yeah.
Huh?
No, I mean, I was just getting back.
Yeah, don't try to act like you hide, nigga. What's up? You still here?
Hey, let me jump in real quick, because I got some news. I got some breaking news, Aid, I want to share.
All right, he saved you, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, so, how can I put this? So I just got some inside information.
Oh, shit.
Oh, God.
Oh, shit. Hold on. Let me go get my hat. Let me get my tinfoil hat.
Wait,
go ahead.
Rabbit, is that you? Is that you, Rabbit?
This is for the people. This is for the people.
Okay, go ahead.
Walmart for the Xbox Series X.
Don't nobody want that.
Well, I'm telling you.
Okay, go ahead.
At 9 o'clock Pacific time, you can order the Xbox Series X online at Walmart, and you can go pick it up at your store.
When?
The same day for the Series X.
On Tuesday.
Yeah. For the PlayStation. Oh, go ahead, Luke. I'm sorry.
Well, there's they posted about it too on Twitter for Target and Walmart, and I think GameStop too.
All right, so then for third, thank you, Lucas. So yeah, I feel a little safer now saying this. So on Thursday for the PlayStation 5, you can order at 9?
They got the times on the website.
Okay, 9, 12, and 3, all Pacific time, but they will ship it to your house. You cannot go pick up the PlayStation. You can order it, and if they run out, they're gonna have another one at whatever those times they listed. And
you know
get it.
I got mine from Sam.
This shit been on the internet for like 3 days. Who lied to you and said they just found this out?
Yeah, I mean, I said this earlier. I said this was already there. You act like you hit us with some real news, man. Hey, let me get to these super chats.
Say a state flip.
Hold on. Shout out to Biz the Kid Gaming. He said, I mostly do one game at a time, especially story games, but not every game is worth my full attention. All right. And then we got a super chat from So Excited. Shout outs to you. He didn't say anything. Then we have one from K20. He said, yo, 8, these dudes like to ride a unicycle while juggling 3 balls in their spare time. Let them live.
Well, hold on. Optimus, you gotta tell these dudes to kick rocks. I mean, we had a high school philosopher in here and 2 weeks ago we had what was his name, Chris the Hero in here.
You said high school philosopher.
We had Chris the Hero in here, some fake ass boardroom executive talking about the Xbox marketing scheme and whatnot. You tell these dudes to kick rocks, Optimus.
Rocks, niggas.
Cut it the fuck out. These motherfuckers arguing without a leg to stand on, pulling shit out the wazoo. I mean, you motherfuckers acting like they don't got the ability to multitask. I just got through with a 60-hour work week at a bare minimum. You know, talking about bouncing from boardroom to boardroom.
60-hour work week, picking up that same box and putting it on that shelf over and over again. You was multitasking, all right. Okay, all right. You were stacking that air freshener. That's okay.
Down the hill.
You sleepy boy. Ain't scared of sleepy too.
How am I scared of a fake ass Zaire 720?
Hey,
scared of sleepy nigga.
Fuck out of here.
I mean, we talking bouncing from boardroom to boardroom, sales pitch, whatever the case may be, and you motherfuckers can't play multiple games at the same time?
Don't talk about it, sleepy.
Motherfuckers, hard ain't that. Oh,
yo, can you talk like you really talk, you fake ass next gen 720? Like, yo, use your real voice. Can we hear how you really sound? Because I know you don't talk like that. I know you don't talk like that.
He talking like he keep his thumb in his front pocket. What is going on, bro?
Hey, Lamar, roll your ass down the hill.
What is going on?
What the hell?
Hey, yo, hold on. Let me finish. Hey, hold on. Let me finish these super chats, man, because they backed up. Shout out to Andrew Wilkins. He said, Luca, Xbox fans rarely game and all have casual or less skill. LOL. What up? All right. And then we got Big Baby CEO. Shout outs to you. Appreciate you. Life and Time Podcast said, keep the female. She seems knowledgeable. LOL. All right. Life and Time Podcast.
Luca's a bona fide wordsmith.
Then we got Supreme Echelon. Huh?
I said Code's also a wordsmith. Sorry,
okay. We got Supreme Echelon. He said the Republicans and the Democratic Party were completely reversed back then. What kind of dumb question is that?
So you want me to answer that?
No, it was rhetorical.
Okay.
Like
I tried to do the first time. I like that, Code. Now you catch it on.
Shout out to little F-boy. He said, go off, Queen Luca. This dude did a 1-year bid and joined the Nation of Islam and think he's smart because he used big words. Go sell some fruit and bean pies on the corner, dummy.
No, I've done a couple years at Louisiana State University, but I've never been to prison. Never been to prison. No.
Why they on my man like this, man?
All right.
Luca, bro, you might as well accept that.
Okay, so Captain Kenneth is the person talking, right?
Yeah, Captain Kenneth. Hold on, can I finish though before y'all get into that?
Sorry.
Let me just finish.
I'm not gonna say anything. Go ahead.
Okay, shout out to Clifton the Colored Milkman. He said, "Damn, Cole spitting fire." Also, shout out to Luca. All right,
every day, bro. That's why Hard8 scared to have me on here.
Then we got Kenj the Neutral. He said, "All right." You know what that means? You know what that means?
Yeah, that's the signal to cut it.
Yeah, shout out to Pillsbury 27. He said, Luca brought that fire. What is her channel? The show is just entertainment. What's your channel, Luca?
Yeah, Luca.
Yeah, my YouTube channel is at The Ash and Luca. I run a podcast called Scumcast, which is every Saturday at 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern.
All right. Then we got, I guess that's Nick the cameraman. He said, I didn't know this was Hard8 High. All right, go ahead, Luca. I'm done super chats.
Well,
go
Luca,
ahead.
real quick. Slow-Mo was talking about, he was throwing shade because we was like, man, we don't really know what time Scumcast come on. We know it's sometime on Saturday. Slow-Mo said, since she ain't been able to get her hair. Oh, you was there?
No, I've had the show at like a consistent time for months now. So
Slow-Mo was like, since she ain't been able to get her hair done, it's at 3 o'clock every time.
Yeah, you're right.
I just want to let you know he's throwing shade.
All right, can we get back to video games now? Y'all niggas done?
Yeah, facts.
Jesus Christ.
Let's talk about next week. Next week gonna be lit. Let's be honest. Next week gonna be a holiday. Everybody will be happy. Everybody will be laughing. Some people will take some pills.
New systems out. Okay. I'm gonna go try and find a PlayStation 5.
All right, what else we got for y'all, man? We
Apparently,
got
GameStop might be the only place where you could actually buy a PS5 or at least an Xbox in store, because Sony said there's going to be no day one PS5s in store, but GameStop, like my GameStop, they said they're going to put up a sign at the end of the day on Monday, and that'll tell people how many they have. But it's kind of confusing because whatever they get, it's going to go to the pre-orders first, so it's going to depend on how many extras they have. So that GameStop is kind of up in the air.
I think a lot of it is they keeping it in a nearby warehouse. The Walmart I work in, they said that they only getting 8 that are coming in from the pre-order, but the rest that you order on November 12th will be kept in the warehouse nearby, where you got to come to the store and pick it up. I guess on a day that you pick up, a day that you choose.
Right.
Yeah. Did they say how many onlines will be available?
I mean, every store is different. My store specifically is only getting 8
online. Or
8 in like 8 niggas bought a pre-order and they only ordered 8. Like,
okay. Oh wow. Okay.
all right. We gotta talk about these the loading times, man. So the loading times on the PS4 versus the Xbox One, it seemed like the Xbox is doing better, which shouldn't be happening, right? I mean, we heard about the speed of this SSD for a while.
I think it's because the games are unoptimized, right? They haven't been patched properly. Also,
they old games, yeah.
Also, Microsoft has put a huge emphasis on their back compat, and I think they've put a little bit more work into it as it stands right now in comparison to PlayStation, who have new games to stand on. But yeah, so I just think it's because they're unoptimized. It might be different once if they ever get patched.
Here's the thing: the PlayStation SSD is custom. It's a custom SSD, and I just think that the games have to be specifically made to run fast on the PlayStation, whereas Xbox is using just a regular NVMe, right? So it's going to pretty much have the regular speed for all games, whereas the PlayStation, I think, has to be developed specifically for that custom SSD. Because on the flip side, even though we've been seeing that the Xbox Series X has been the speed seems to be faster, with the games that they tested. On the flip side, we have not seen a game load as fast as Spider-Man Miles Morales.
Yes, sir.
So what's going on with that? So loading the game off the hard drive is a two-step process. It is the asset streaming off of the disk, and then since they don't have the hardware decompression for any of the old back compat titles, the CPU then has to handle all of the decompression of the data. So it's how fast you can read it and how fast you can decompress it. The reason the Xbox is winning with those old games loading off of the disk is because the CPU in the Series X is a faster clock than the CPU in the PlayStation. So what's really shining is the CPU for the Xbox is decompressing the data faster than the CPU for the PlayStation. But of course, to the general public, that just means that the SSD is faster when it actually is not. The SSD is faster, just the computer can't keep up with it.
So what about when it comes to Spider-Man Miles Morales? What's the separation there?
Because that does have the hardware decompression, so the PS5 CPU is not doing the decompression. It is immediately processing the assets already decompressed from their decompression block. And that's why the new games are going to be like way faster.
Captain Kenneth, you the smart guy here. Is this nigga telling the truth or not?
Look, I never claim to be smart. I just put in my input where I can. I get in where I fit in, man.
All right, I got you.
Oh, good.
But I will say this
for you, bro.
I will say this. At first, I was gonna say something kind of offhanded, because that's what I do. I like to stir the pot. But that's very astute that you said that, because I wasn't thinking about it from that perspective when you said that it's about the compressed versus the uncompressed. So that's very astute.
Yeah.
But
that's what it is. We went through this on Twitter at length.
I mean, it has to be something that play because this is factual that the SSD in the PlayStation is faster.
Yeah, it outperforms it. So.
Like, this is not up for debate. So if we see that games are loading quicker on the Xbox, then something is at play. It's not about capping for PlayStation. Something is at play here. Like, point blank, period.
I guess if we had some new games to compare from the Xbox to the PlayStation, maybe we wouldn't have this problem. But
here we go.
Look, Spawnwave did a teardown of the Xbox, and he saw it's a SanDisk SSD in the Xbox Series X versus the PlayStation, which is soldered on. So the Xbox, you can theoretically remove the SSD, while the PlayStation you can't, because the PlayStation 5 is soldered on. So keep that in mind.
It's a custom SSD.
Yeah, but the Xbox is not the SanDisk.
Well, it kind of goes back to. I'm sorry, continue.
No, it's all good. Go.
So it kind of goes back to, like, if we even look at like PS3, like, when are you gonna learn? Like, when Sony, the cell architecture, like, games were better on Xbox for the first half of the generation. We know that, but we knew as a machine that the PS3 was a more powerful and capable machine when it was utilized properly. So, I mean, wouldn't one think that once this technology is utilized properly into this fullest extent, that it shouldn't be any comparison? I would imagine.
Right. Right. Hold on. Let me get some more people in here, because people have been waiting to get in here. So let me get my man Dre Clan in here.
Man, where my man Sleepy go? Oh man, y'all kick Sleepy out.
You stupid.
They said he was holding his nose while he was talking. That's why he
passed out, man. He passed out.
Y'all gonna get off Sleepy. Sleepy is a high-profile individual, and y'all know
stupid, man. Hey, shout out to Andrew Wilkins. He said slavery only ended because it stopped being profitable for this nation. Lincoln and repubs didn't like blacks. He first tried sending slaves back to Africa. Andrew Wilkins. All right. Shout out to Drake Clan. What up? Can't hear you, player. You there?
What's good?
Eli, we don't hear you, Eli. We do not hear Eli. Eli 9K. What up?
Was it the Book of Eli?
What up? Is you there?
Oh yeah. I'm be real with y'all. Y'all just keep going on. I've been waiting for a call for for the answer for a minute. So
my bad. Give it to us. What you got for us, man? What you got for us?
Now I want to get on. I want to get back on the games. You talking about you want to play one game at a time?
Go ahead.
Man, I don't know how y'all incapable of not doing that at all. That shit is I don't get it. It's like you a kid. Like, how many games you got?
He probably wouldn't use an adaptive Xbox controller. You don't know.
Hold on, Drake Clan. What's your hey Drake Clan? What is your shit? What is you saying? I'm not getting you up, nigga. Wake up, nigga. What you saying?
My mic. Nah, I'm agreeing with Optimus.
You agreeing with Optimus? Playing 10 games at once.
Yeah.
Y'all can't hear me well? I'm on like a badass mic. And be real with you.
Nah, we hear you. Just sound like you was sleepy.
Nah, I was smoking, but
all right, that's okay. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Smoking them cigarettes.
Nah.
You had some Reggie Miller. That makes sense. Nah. Never
that either.
Smoking on them Black and Miles.
Yeah, I mean, but, go ahead.
Yeah, because at least with me, you know what I'm saying, I can play, like, I definitely get bored of certain games after, like, certain games. Like Last of Us, when Optimus talking about Last of Us, that's the perfect point. I played that game 100% through. I've been waiting for that game for a minute, enjoyed it. But certain other games, I can definitely, like, just dip and dabble here, come back to it later. Sometimes I'd be bored, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, you talking about like if a game trash or it's not really holding your interest. That wasn't really the point I was making.
Not even. It could be certain games like this. I could say like
it could be a game that you are enjoying, holding your interest, and you still be like, you know what, I'm gonna go play something else.
Yeah. And I'll get back to it. I'll really get back to it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't rock like that. Like if I'm playing a single player game and I'm really enjoying that single player game, then I want to play it to completion. I don't really want to play nothing else if it's really good. If I'm really enjoying it, it's really good, it has my attention, I'm not really dipping to nothing else.
Nah, see, that's why people got all these back catalogs, man, because they trying to play too many games at one time.
Yeah, and
they're not getting to the end of it. Yeah, they're not finishing their games.
Yeah, they're not finishing their games.
That's why we don't have a back catalog, because we get through multiple games at a time, Negro.
That's why you got through God of War in 2020. The fuck? That shit came out of 18? Like, knock it off, go. Knock it off, man.
He didn't want to play it.
Exactly. You ain't want to play that shit. Like, if I got a game just come out and I'm enjoying it, it's great, it's amazing. Like, I don't want to put it down and go play something else. Especially something else that already been there. Like if that was the case, if that was the case, why didn't I finish that before this game that I'm playing now arrived?
I mean, so like, I don't know, because they like we said, you don't really like try to do all the stuff. But when I played Watch Dogs, the second one, like I didn't do everything in that game, like in just like all the way through. I did some stuff. I went and played some other stuff. I came back, did some more missions. Maybe advance the story, do some other stuff, go play something else. Just because I don't want to do all of that at once. Like, it's just, I need to break it up, bro.
I get that, but like for me personally, I just like to really engross myself in the story.
You're not trying to beat
That's what I'm saying.
So, you know, I've like take for instance The Witcher 3. I beat that game 3 times. I really love that game. You know, the same went for Persona 5, I beat that game twice. So it's just like
Persona 5. You beat that twice?
Yeah. So when it comes to like RPGs and stuff, because I'm a big RPG person, I really like to immerse myself in the world and like play through it. So I usually just do one game at a time. Now, if I'm playing another game, it'll be like Destiny or something, which is a pick up and play. But for single player stuff,
good point, Luca. Good.
That's what I do. That's what I do. Multiplayer. If I pick up a multiplayer.
Yeah, so there's like primary games.
Hey, hold on. We got Trey. Trey, you there? Trey, are you there?
He mute.
What's up, bro?
What's up? You there? Like, what's up?
Mic check.
This
What's
nigga
up,
called in on a Walkman. Y'all hear that nigga turn the volume up?
that tactile feedback, huh?
Hey, Trey, what up? You there?
What's up, bro? How your day been going?
Yo, this nigga sound like he about 8 years old, dog.
Yeah,
like you got permission. This is
Yeah,
grown folk business.
Hey,
he definitely stole his mama iPhone, dog.
This is grown folk business.
What's up, bro?
What's up, bro?
It sound like he got smoked, nigga. He sound
What's
like he got
up?
smoke with your ass.
You a minor.
Yeah, he's a minor, man. This is grown
What's
folk
up, bro? How your
business.
day been going?
It's been going pretty good. How's your day going?
It's been going good, bro.
Okay, what you got? You get a next gen console, or you gotta wait till Christmas?
Yes, what's up, bro?
What, are you a robot? Like, yo, you gonna say something? Like, what the
troll?
Fuck is going on?
You a troll?
He said, "What's up, bro?"
Yo, you said what's up like 18 times, man. What's up?
I know. I'm saying. I think it's aggressive. Like he's saying, "What's up, nigga?" Like he trying to.
Nah, he ain't saying that. He's
He tryna
what's
box
up, like?
your ass, nigga.
You know what I mean, can I have a peanut butter and jelly? That's what it sounds like, low ass nigga. But anyway, we're gonna
Pull up at my block.
Pull up on my block.
So pull up on my block. Yeah, it's definitely a trizzle out here.
If he speaks too loud, his parents gonna hear him. Get that nigga up out of here.
Yeah, he definitely.
Look at the emojis in his name. You had to.
Yeah, you should have known that was a trizzle from the Rizza.
This nigga username sound like it's going charging battery. Like, come on, bro. You knew that nigga was.
Shout out. Hey, shout out to Lil F Boy. For the super chat, he said Kenneth read 2 law books in the joint and tried to take the bar exam after he got out. He attends Umar Johnson lectures and brought 1 dingy dashiki and some black soap and think he an activist.
That's funny. I can laugh at a funny joke. That's funny.
All of it's been funny, Negro. You
That's funny. That's funny.
Yo, black soap.
That's funny.
Damn. All right, so how y'all feel about this loading, right? Like, is there any deal breaker? Anybody?
It's not a big deal.
It's too early.
Deal breaker, no.
Look, man. People, look. We look. We gotta stop capping, man. We know what it is, man. The PlayStation is where to be, man. Look here, everybody knows, man. Everybody knows what's going on, man. Unloading, loading, this or that. That's where people want to be. You see all these memes talking about PS5 secure. I ain't seen one Xbox secure meme. Not one.
That is true, though. That is true.
Talking about PS5.
People that don't play games talking about me on the PS5.
You know, all this is just a cultural shift. I mean, Xbox 360 had niggas what's it called? Capping for that. Like niggas just made the consolidated video game with Xbox 360. Like niggas didn't even look at PlayStation way. It just flipped. I mean, the endorsements, Travis, like niggas not really worried about that.
Has Xbox ever had the bigger mind share than PlayStation?
Nigga, yes.
Never. No. On a global scale. No. On a global scale.
No, I'm talking about in America.
I mean, for 360,
we live on the earth though.
No, they did well for 360. They did well.
No, I'm saying in your day, unless you going to Kuwait on the weekends, nigga, while you going to work and school and all that shit, niggas was talking about 360. Niggas was not talking about PlayStation 3 like that, bro.
That shit was out there. That shit was out their price range. Hey, Luca, what you secured? Did you secure any next gen console?
All right. Well, I'm trying to get this PlayStation 5, dude. Like.
So you don't got the Series X?
Yeah, I have the Series X, but
you ain't gonna be doing shit on Tuesday, but unboxing that motherfucker.
Why you sound sad? Yeah, man, I got that Series
because I want to play Demon Souls, man. That's I really want to play Demon Souls.
Why did you skip that? Why did you pass that up anyway? You knew that was gonna be the case.
Yeah, no, I just missed out on the when they were selling it. It actually
get the Series PC.
If you don't get your ass on sugardaddies.com and get a nigga.
I am doing what I gotta do, man. Yeah, I'm gonna be on on Thursday. I'm gonna try and get one because I really want to play Demon Souls. Like that's my main thing. As for the Xbox, I'm gonna play the Beyond Light for Destiny 2. That's a new expansion, and Assassin's Creed. So, but I want a PlayStation 5. So I can
playing Destiny for real. Ugh.
Bro, Luca
she loves Destiny. Yeah, she loves Destiny.
Oh, I know.
Hey, yo, shout out to Biz the Kid Game, and he said sometimes you just enjoy the game loop and don't really care about the story. Those are the games I can hop in and out of. Example, most Ubisoft games for me.
Yep,
that's true. That's true.
The same Ubisoft game that ain't gonna work on the PlayStation according to Kids Move. It's
Booty Soul.
We talking about the same thing?
It's going down this week. It's going down.
You say Booty Souls? What the fuck?
What's the first game you're gonna play? 8? Is it?
That game is trash.
I'm going to play 2K21. Definitely got to play that. Got to see that next gen. You know, and I'm gonna be playing Spider-Man Miles Morales. I think I'm starting with Spider-Man though remastered first. I'm gonna try.
That's another thing. I'm glad you said, like, I'm almost always leveling up my dude in 2K, even when I'm playing other games.
Well, I don't play all that shit on 2K. I just do.
Shit, too much of a grind, bro. Unless you put money
Yeah, I
into
do
it,
my
that's too
own.
much of a
I do my
grind.
own little seasons and shit. I don't do all that other shit.
All right, bet.
Yeah. What else we got here this week, man? All right, so the reviews came out. The reviews then came out for the Xbox, Series X and the PS5. I think IGN gave them the same score. I don't know how they did that. I guess they're trying to be politically correct. But what did y'all think about the reviews? What did y'all think about all the coverage that went on this week for the PlayStation? We're getting big praise for the controller. Big praise for the controller.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to trying the controller. I bought the headset, the 3D Pulse one, so I look forward to hearing that audio and stuff. For me, I didn't actually watch too many reviews because they've been covering it on and off for weeks now. So I feel like I know everything I need to know to get the systems, you know?
Right. What did y'all think? Anybody else? What y'all like? How y'all feel about these reviews that's coming out?
The Series S is looking like useless.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's been useless.
All I know is Digital Foundry still really switched up once they got that PlayStation, didn't they? they was hating hard on the PlayStation when they ain't have one, but now look at the latest reviews.
I mean, they couldn't help themselves. They had to. You know what I mean? They had to.
The Xbox trash. Ain't nobody.
No, you know what's fun? You know what I noticed when I was watching these reviews, man? I noticed like when I was watching the Xbox reviews, it just was them like all of the B-roll and shit like that was just of old games. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like games Forza, Horizon 4, Gears 5. It's like, I don't want to hear about none of this. Like, show me something brand new. Falconeer or something. give me
Can't
something.
show you what they ain't got, man.
I mean, you heard what Optimus said on Twitter. You know, it's a 500 emulator box. You know,
damn.
Right now, that is. It's like a $500 emulator for now. But I have high confidence that they gonna bring some heat. They just need time. It's just that simple.
Hey, Cole, you better be careful, man. You better watch out on Twitter, man. They gonna come for you, bro.
Man, I'm not scared of them.
Man, these Xbox, man. Be careful, man.
Yo, Kid Smooth definitely. You definitely on Kid Smooth shit list.
Oh, he gonna take that road trip.
Calmed everything down. I've told them, look, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna keep praising PS5 because they earned it. Period. But I'm gonna stop all the Xbox smoke unless somebody get on my nerves.
He said, "Period, poo."
Hey, hold on. Shout out to Sleepy for the super chat. He said, "Love my games like my women, multiple and diverse. Just because we play multiple games and don't notice a man's facial structure, don't mean we not gamers."
I told that nigga Sleepy a high-profile individual.
That nigga, he got a stuffy nose. He got a stuffy nose. He blow that nose, he be all right. Shout out to Andrew Wilkins. He said, "First game I'm playing is The Great Adventures of Astrobot. I'm going to blow into my controller like Rick James hitting lines on a Saturday night."
Oh, man.
I'm going to play that game, too, because I want to see what the hype is about this controller and how it feels and all of that. So I'll be playing that game to see, really for the controller purposes.
Hey, on the strength, though, with the reviews, I can say 100% for sure that the gaming media, and including Digital Foundry, they are much more self-conscious about how they contribute to the console wars, and they're trying to do honest coverage without also providing argument ammunition for console wars. It's going to be tough to pull off, but there's definitely a concerted effort all across to try to just be more even and to be positive instead of just focusing on one thing over the other.
Is that like based off John God, what is his last name? The Digital Foundry guy?
Oh, John Linneman.
And how
that is evidence of it, Luca, but yeah, it's just some other stuff going on. It just they think is like it's really unhealthy and it's just growing to epic proportions. And he did address it, Luca, but yeah, like it's more than Digital Foundry. It's like everybody is really trying to like smooth that out because they think it's getting out of hand.
Oh, it ain't going nowhere. It's going to get even crazier.
Crazy.
This week it's about to get crazy, and I'm here for it. Bring that entertainment. I'm definitely here for it. It's about to get crazy this week.
Yeah, you know Cole, personally, I think you need to do more, Cole. I think you about to miss a wave, man. You need.
No, I'm gonna chill.
Nah, he ain't trying to lose them last 3 braids he holding on to. He ain't trying to lose those. That PlayStation 5 backwards compatibility, man. So it seems that the PlayStation 5 is doing better backwards compatibility than the Xbox Series X. Although, you know, at a lower resolution in some games, and some it's like they trade blows back and forth. Especially if you look back at them games that were like 720p and 900p on the Xbox, and they were 900p and 1080p on the PlayStation. When it comes to games like that, they seem to be running better on the PS5 due to the horsepower.
Just all around the board, yeah. It's just more consistent 60-frame games on the PS5 back compat.
Right.
Yeah, like Sekiro is 1800p
checkerboard. Yep.
And then it's native on the Series X, so it's dropping a little bit more frames. And then unfortunately, Dark Souls 3 doesn't have a patch. It's never had a patch for the 60 frames, so I guess I'm going back to my PlayStation so I can play that game again.
Yeah, Luca, didn't they say that was like 1080p or something? Running at 1080p?
It's not only the resolution, it's mostly just the frame rate. For some reason, From Software never gave a patch for the Xbox One X for Dark Souls 3. They only did it for PlayStation 4 Pro. So I think it's just like taken on from the previous generation systems.
Right, pretty much. But backwards compatibility is still good on both consoles.
Yes, definitely. Yeah.
But people seem to be more surprised with the PlayStation because Sony hasn't been really talking about it as much as Microsoft has been talking about it. So
because they focused on new games.
Well, that's true, but also, y'all remember the reaction after Cerny did his little presentation of what was in March, and how the public was really let down. They said it was too technical, so on and so forth. So Red Gaming Tech,
That's for developers.
Yeah, Red Gaming Tech, he made a video about it, and then like I reached out to some people. Apparently, Sony is decided not to really talk. Like you notice, they don't mention no specs, none of their geometry engine, none of the stuff that they have do they really discuss. They only ever talk about games, and they don't talk about the tech-specific features of the PS5. And they have a lot of them, but you don't hear them talk about it, whereas you hear Microsoft talks a lot about their hardware features. That is deliberate because Sony Japan, from what I hear, did not like the public response to that technical talk, and so they are definitely trying to de-emphasize the technical aspect and just focus on the games and what you produce with the console.
I wonder if did anybody do any reviews on the Blu-ray players for any of these consoles?
That's what I'm looking for,
I don't
man.
know.
I didn't
feel
see
like it's
none.
a reason, though.
I didn't see none.
I didn't either. I was going to ask you about it, because like, man, I haven't seen none.
I haven't seen none. Hey, shout out to Andrew Wilkins. He said, "Code Xbox community is prejudiced and toxic. You keep telling them the truth, and they'll dox you and come to your spot. I'm dead ass serious."
They show up here, they gonna regret it. I told you, I'm too old to fight.
Hey, you ain't playing boogie, huh? You ain't shooting.
I'm too old. There ain't no time for fighting.
You got the Second Amendment.
Hey, that nigga got a fucking musket. He gonna let it blow. he
gonna
gonna let it
bang,
blow. You know what I mean? They tell you to stand right there while he reloaded his shit.
Hey, look, y'all think I'm lying. This is no cap. So I had some little stuff in my past where I couldn't get a firearm card.
Back in the day.
And
You talking about civil rights?
so the first thing I found out about my wife was like, man, do you have a firearm permit? And she did. I'm like, okay, you step one passed. Let a nigga show up here and see if it's gonna be fun. So good.
Damn.
From 1965.
We got this nigga reflecting on Selma. What is going on?
1965.
He said he come from era back. We had to hide the guns like Black Panther behind the wall.
For real, this nigga was fucking fishing while Harriet Tubman was running with the slaves, man.
Back in my day. Gosh, nigga.
Damn.
Haters.
Also, we got a Mass Effect. What is it? Remaster. Mass Effect remaster
Luca,
coming
talk
out
about
spring
Talk about it,
2021.
Luca. The
Excited.
stage is yours, Luca. What you talking about with this Mass Effect?
So yeah, Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3 are getting a remaster. It's called the Legendary Edition. They're not remaking anything. They're just upgrading textures, visuals, the frame rate, and it's going to be 4K 60. and it's going to be patched for the Series X and the PlayStation 5. They're also working on another Mass Effect game, but we didn't get any information about it.
Andromeda is not included, right?
No, it's just Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, okay. All right.
Which was the best Mass Effect, Luca?
Mass Effect 2.
Nah.
Everybody knows 2 the best.
Mass Effect 1. Mass Effect 1. What do you mean?
One is hard. Well, I can't speak on it, but 1 is more like an RPG for real.
Yeah, 1 is that's
what makes it great.
2 and 3 is like a
age well.
action RPG.
1 didn't age well.
I'm quite sure it did.
It's still. I mean, it's rough. It's definitely rough.
The gameplay is really rough for 1. They're gonna have to do something about that gameplay because those controls are awful.
I think it got delayed because of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I hope they don't make it
cocoa butter.
I hope they don't take the heart out of it. You know what I'm saying? I hope they don't make it more like 2 and 3. I hope they kind of keep it like that.
Yeah, a lot of us want that ruggedness.
Nah, I need cocoa butter on it.
And
have y'all been seeing Have y'all been seeing a lot of these backwards compatibility games running at 60 frames now, like Days Gone? They got videos up on YouTube.
They had Knack running on 60.
It's running at a lock 60.
Yeah, it's running at a lock 60, man. It actually looks beautiful. Actually, and that was one of the worst things about that game was that frame, the performance. Performance is horrible.
That's why I'm pissed at Control making you pay for that little upgrade.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna get out of here. Good talking to y'all.
All right,
I got to peace out. Luca, good having a discussion with you.
Yeah, nice meeting you. Have a good one.
Yeah, have a beautiful day.
I just want to let y'all know, Jack Move Johnny said the block is hot. So anybody talking shit on Twitter, you will be getting blocked. About he been getting a lot of flack all day over his comments about the 4K 60 shit. So the block is hot. You know what I mean? It's gonna be all right. Marvel Avengers have flopped. We do not want a game as a service. It has flopped. It only sold 3 million. Lost a lot of money.
Thank God.
Yeah, we needed that to flop, man.
Good news.
One of my disappointments of the year, man. I'm really looking forward to that game. I'm still gonna get it on PC though. I played it on PS4, but anyway, when it's cheap.
That shit's gonna be ass.
I'm glad it flopped because this showed the developers we do not want no game as a service, man. If they would have just focused on the Avengers, made a nice single player game, it probably would have did just like Spider-Man and Batman and shit like that. But no, they wanted to do a game as a service, microtransactions, all that dumb shit, and it flopped. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Would y'all fuck with if they remade the? Let me watch my language. I don't know if I should say remake or remaster. Would y'all cool if they remade the Ultimate Alliance from back in the day?
No, I don't want to play them games. I'm good with that.
That'd be cool. That was my shit back in the day.
No, I want a full-fledged
I'd be
3D
a cool
joint.
co-op game right there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. At least for the co-op.
I mean, yeah, you probably could play that as back compatible too. But now I want a full-fledged story-driven Marvel Avengers game, man. Like a Batman or Spider-Man, something on that level.
And so I think this also speaks to the fact that you have people that always run around saying a multi-plat always gonna outsell an exclusive, which is clearly false. There are plenty of multi-plat.
Well, no, time out. If it's a good if it was a decent multi-plat, then you know what I mean. It's listen. The game was trash. We're not gonna sit here and act like it didn't sell because of anything else but it being garbage. And yes, an exclusive can outsell a multi-plat. If the multi-plat is trash and the exclusive is really good.
Exactly my point, sir.
Well, that goes without saying. That goes with any game.
So it does. So it's not true that just because something is a multi-plat, a lot of people try to disqualify the exclusives because they say, well, it's an exclusive and multi-plats are going to outsell it automatically. And so therefore, you can't count these sales of the exclusive against a multi-plat. And I'm saying that's not true.
I think a good game is going to sell. Like this, because I think I know what you're talking about, right? Like, people were saying, like Spider-Man. Like, there's people that believe that Spider-Man would not have sold more if it was a multi-plat. And I'm like, what? That shit would have sold way more if it was a multi-plat. Like, it didn't sell because it's an exclusive. It sold because it's a good Spider-Man game.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
It might be coming to PC, yeah.
Yeah, that's why it sold. People think that it only sold because it was exclusive. No, how much did it sell? 10 million, something like that. If it was multi-plat, it would have did much more than that. It would have sold millions on Xbox, and it would have sold a nice amount, probably 1 million or more on PC if it all dropped day one.
For sure.
Yeah, hell yeah. So I don't even know why people say shit like that. But if Avengers was good, it would have sold. That's like the biggest fucking superheroes right now. So
how you gonna mess up the Star Wars license and the Avengers license? How can you mess that up?
The fact that it did this bad,
developers. Give it to EA. Shit.
Trash developers.
Give it to EA.
They'll really fuck it up.
Nigga, what?
EA will really fuck it up.
Man,
But
they used to be so fire too. They just fell off.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what. Yeah, them last two Battlefields was ass. I'm ready for the next one though.
Which one? Battlefront?
Battlefield 1 and Battlefield 5 was ass.
No,
bro.
Battlefield 1 was not ass.
Excuse me?
Battlefield 1 was fire.
Did you play that, dog?
Nah.
Yeah, I played that.
I'm gonna say this. It was ass in the sense that the guns was trash, bro. The guns were not fun.
They didn't have a lot of guns, but it definitely wasn't ass.
Once niggas got that gun that looked like it had two drums on the bottom, it started with a W. Once niggas got that gun, you didn't use any other gun. It was like a damn submachine gun with an auto assault rifle damage and clip.
Yeah, the variety wasn't great, but it still was a fun game though.
Variety was bad. The maps they wasn't that. I don't know. I think once they get back, hopefully they get back to the model. It's just a much better game.
Yeah, 6 supposed to be a really big game, so we'll see.
Better be, because them niggas on thin ice with me.
Anybody getting the Xbox Tuesday?
Ew.
Besides Luca?
I'm trying to get one.
Oh, you still trying to get one?
Yeah, I had one, canceled it. Now I want it back.
So what you want it? What you cancel it for?
What?
Honestly, true story. Because my financial planner told me I had to justify all the money I was spending on video games, and I could not come up with an objective reason to have a Series X and a PlayStation 5 and this 3090 that I'm trying to build for Christmas. One of them had to go, but now I'm changed my mind and I'm gonna spend it anyway.
So your reasoning is you're a grown ass man. That's your reason.
Well, I mean, you got a financial advisor for a reason. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's playing it right. Yeah, he's gonna ask you all like he's shit. If it was, he
gonna give you a whooping if you
things every day.
So is everybody getting a PlayStation 5 on Thursday?
Shit, if I can land a pre-order at 11 a.m. on Walmart.com, yes sir.
Damn.
I know we struggling. Ain't nobody got pre-orders, dog. And the niggas that got it holding out type shit. You know, some pussies, bro.
Yeah, go to eBay. They got plenty of PS5s for y'all, man.
And drop a down payment on a PlayStation? Hell no.
That's where I got my PS4 from.
Niggas go mortgage. Niggas go mortgage their house trying to get that shit. Hell no.
Yeah, they did. They doing like 800. It's like 800.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, they doing like 800. They selling them joints too. Like some people ain't waiting, man.
People like you.
Yeah, people like me, man. We ain't waiting. You know what I'm saying? Don't do no waiting, dog. Shit, I probably would have ended up on eBay if my man Gorilla Madness ain't come through.
Hell no, this shit.
Man, that's love right there, bro, for real.
Yeah, man, I was gonna end up on eBay fucking around with this shit, man. Amazon did some sucker shit. Somebody at Amazon stole my pre-order.
Got robbed.
Shout out to Theron Aries, man. He said it sucks that Star Wars 1313 got canceled. That game looked like it was going to be fire. Yeah, that game definitely looked good. Definitely did. But unfortunately. But yeah, I ain't really got much else to say this week, man. It's next week, next AGS Live. Them consoles will be in our hands. The internet probably going to be on fire. We're going to see how things go this week. I need all the entertainment. I need you corporate slaves, all y'all fanboys to turn up this week. Please, turn up. Do not be out here slacking. I mean, complain about everything.
You streaming Tuesday, Luca?
What's she streaming?
Destiny.
Come on. We done seen that already. You said that like, oh, she got the new console. She about to stream something crazy.
Cole want to watch a 5-hour raid. I'm good.
You're the only person who's asked me stream it, to be honest. People don't really like Destiny all that much, so.
You want to see somebody fucking shoot the same enemy 18,000 times. and still be like halfway.
I think he just want to listen to Luca talk. That's probably it.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
But no, I like the PvP area, man. Them little, y'all don't watch Destiny on Twitch? Them PvP area be fire.
Niggas be spamming that superpower. Spamming.
I don't think nobody watched Destiny, man. Hey, shout out to Tronigy. He said, damn, the nursing home is canceling Cole's orders. Shaking my head. Hey, he gonna get some extra Jello though, so he good. He good.
Haters run deep in these streets, bro.
Haters run deep in these streets, man. Anybody in here watch DSP?
Nope, he old and trash.
Nobody watched that man be cracking me
Back in the
up,
day.
man. That man eBaying level was at all-time high, man. That should be
Is DSP
funny
that
as
white
hell.
dude?
He's like, listen, guys, I need another $10.
Yeah, he's
before I
trash at
continue."
games.
Yo, he made like 10. They said he made like 15,000 last month. He's claiming he broke this month. Like this shit.
Excuse me.
DSP is a dude that he was like one of the, how do you say it? I guess like forefathers of like playthroughs. He was like one of the first people doing playthroughs of games and shit, right?
But he's trash. He's trash. He was a Let's Player back in the day.
Yeah, he was a Let's Player and he was really bad.
They was like watching him. He's like Wings of Redemption, right? I think I've seen his
He was really bad, and he, but he started when it was like barely anybody doing it.
So he got like a cult following type.
Yeah. And then that was back when YouTube paid you different than they do now. Like back then, motherfuckers was making 30,000 a month off.
Niggas getting that Angry Joe money type shit.
They was getting big money back then, and then YouTube made them changes, so that shit fucked everybody money up. So he got used to a lifestyle that he refused to let go. You know what I'm saying? So now he just eBags now. He's living way above his means, and he refuses to downgrade. Like he got to start OnlyFans.
I mean, is it even proof that he's living like above his means? What if he?
Yeah, he just filed for bankruptcy. They didn't got all the court documentaries and all that. Right. Yeah, no, he's. I mean, it's the like the way he eBags. Either he's. It sounds like he's lying though. It sounds like he ain't doing as bad as he make it out to be.
Him and Wings of Redemption be like, "Come on, guys, I need $20 or I'll cut the screen off right now." Like,
and they
be direct. Yeah,
be crying.
Yeah, they direct.
They direct. I've only heard 3 things about DSP. That he asked for money. Then he did like this. Hey guys, get me to 2,000 and I'll show you like a surprise. And the
surprise. It was a cat. Yeah.
It's
I saw it.
And then the whole like accidentally keeping the webcam on when he was jerking it.
Oh yeah, he was beating his meat on stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, he told him about a big surprise if he got to $2,000. He got to the $2,000 and it was a cat.
That nigga was tuning his whistle on webcam. That shit is crazy.
Janking it on stream.
Yeah, he should have made sure the camera was off.
He did that shit on purpose. I bet you he did that shit on purpose.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so.
He trying to get that money.
Niggas
I don't think so. I don't know. It's funny.
Trying to get some donations.
He already begging like crazy. What you think?
But it's hilarious though, man. Watching he's hilarious. He's hilarious. He makes a lot of money, man. He makes a lot of money. He just claims he's broke all the time. Bills.
Let that skin tone be different. He just be a broke nigga.
Hey, do the same thing. Like, man, I got to get this 30/90. I'm gonna be eating hot dogs this week. I'm like, nigga.
I wish I'm about to start though. Fuck this shit. Fuck that. Hey, the white dude's getting away with it. Shit, why can't I? Shout out to Erodimus. He said Microsoft is out here bargain shopping for developers in Japan, and Square Enix is reporting loss this quarter. You might want to watch out for that.
Oh no.
Also, shout out to So Excited. He said, why Jack complaining about 4K 60 streaming? I have no idea, man. Jack been on some other shit this year. I don't know.
Is the PS5 CPU even strong enough to do that?
Man, is anybody internet strong enough to be watching? Well, I mean, my internet is, but I don't know, man. Nobody streams at that resolution. Not nobody that I've seen. I don't even think Twitch allow that resolution for streaming. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. Anyway, we about to get up out of here. I appreciate everybody for calling in, everybody for coming through.
All right.
Yeah, y'all ain't got to go home, but y'all got to get out this damn call, though. Shout out to Ash and Luca for coming through. Appreciate you.
Yeah, thanks so
Appreciate
much
you,
for
Luca.
having me. Very interesting show. But yeah, good talking to y'all. I'll hit y'all later.
No doubt. Thanks for coming through. Shout out to all the callers. We never even heard Eli. I don't think he ever made a voice.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay. Cool.
We're talking about the games.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. All right. Thanks for coming
All right,
through.
thank you.
Peace.
All right, I'm out.
Peace. All right. So, yeah, big week this week.
Facts.
Big week. Should be very
I'm
interesting.
excited, bro. I'm excited. I done lived through a lot of these, and like I cannot really remember being this excited, except for when that Super Mario 64 was dropping.
Yeah,
Bro,
that was
this
crazy.
this is a big deal, Aid. It really is.
Yeah, man. It's been, 7 years?
Yeah,
7
bro.
years, man. So we're
And
going
all
to see
the
what
tech
happens.
Yeah, the tech is excellent, man. Gaming done come so far. God damn.
Yeah, for real. Then
Yeah.
came a long way. Gaming done came a long way.
Facts, bro.
So we're gonna see. I just hope everybody, I just hope the entertainment is there, man. Just bring the entertainment. Cause it's gonna be lit this week.
Yes, sir. Hey, you streaming anything?
This week?
Yeah, like in
I
2K.
don't know. Maybe. I gotta see the climate, man. We're gonna see how everything go. I know I'm gonna probably do like a first impressions and all of that shit.
Right.
Yeah, I know I'm gonna probably do some of that.
So what would it take to get you to do like a Sea of Thieves challenge or something
Come
like that?
on, man. I ain't playing no Sea of Thieves, man.
Like how big would the pot have to be?
I don't know, man. I ain't
to get
playing
you
no
to
Sea
play
of
it
Thieves. What the fuck
and
I'm gonna
not
play Sea of
complain?
Thieves for?
But it's pot, nigga.
What the hell do you even do on that game?
But the point is, I want to see you play Sea of Thieves and not complain the whole time you streaming.
First of all, I don't got no Xbox, so
It's PC.
oh damn. No.
We're gonna have to see what you need the pot to be. I'm gonna see if we can't try to get some sponsors to put something together.
Man, why don't nobody want to see that shit?
Bro,
Don't
niggas.
nobody want to see no Sea of Thieves gameplay from Hard8, dog.
I'll watch it.
Nah, I'm gonna do a first impressions on Thursday, probably straight from the PlayStation 5.
Okay,
Well,
that's
for the
what's up.
console, for the console and the
Yeah.
controller and all that shit.
Hey, how do you stream straight to YouTube from your PlayStation?
Oh,
I've never done any of that.
using
Can
the
you
pla-
like straight to Twitter?
Can you stream straight to Twitter?
Yeah, you know how like on Twitter you can go live. Can you go live with like a PlayStation? Like,
No.
I don't know none of that.
Well,
streaming.
not on the PS4 Pro or nothing like that. You can only go live on Twitch and YouTube.
Okay.
But you can upload screenshots straight from the PlayStation to Twitter.
Yeah, I can do that. I just don't know how to actually play games. Because these niggas was challenging me that I didn't beat that queen on Norm. I'm like, nigga, I'll do it again. But like, I don't know how to stream it.
Yeah, if you hit the share button,
Involved
it'll
video.
you sign into your account and all that. It'll be right there when you hit the share button.
Okay. All right, bet.
Yeah, but I'm gonna do probably first impressions of the system and the controller and all that shit.
Then Miles
Probably
Morales.
everything. Yeah, Miles Morales. I probably go live on Thursday talking about everything.
All right, that's what's up, bro.
Yeah, probably go live on Thursday talking about everything. Controller, console, the games, 2K,
UI,
Miles
all
Morales,
that.
yeah, the UI, yeah, all that, everything.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, you should do that.
Yeah, I'll probably do that on Thursday night. See what's up.
And I'll keep a lookout, see if there's any AGS lights, see if I'm in trouble or something. See what's going on.
Nah, everything on point. Shit, I ain't the one that ever got the problem. You know what I'm saying? It don't be me. I mean, I just get on here and do what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? I don't be the one with the hidden agendas and all that.
Oh shit, y'all niggas be killing me. For real.
Anyway, shout out to the chat. Make sure y'all hit the like button, man. Hit the like button, people. Hit the like button. Hope y'all enjoyed today's episode. We got a big week coming up. It's Christmas for gamers. Hope everybody get what they want. Hope y'all get y'all consoles and things like that. Keep your head out. Keep a lookout. If you didn't get one yet for Walmart, or go to Walmart, check out the times that they're gonna be selling consoles and stuff. And just keep your head on the swivel. Check your GameStop, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully you get one. Hey, if you got to go to eBay, ain't no shame in that. You know what I mean?
Man,
some people ain't waiting. Yeah, some people ain't about that waiting, man. So, hey, do what you got to do. You know what I mean? If you do what you want to do. It's your money at the end of the day.
Facts.
You know what I mean? And the worth of something, the value of something is based on what you believe anyway.
Yep. You decide what something is worth to you. Ain't got to make sense to nobody but you.
But you. Exactly. So if you feel like you getting to that point where it's like, hey, I'm not going to be without no console while everybody talking about it. I'm on the sideline. Do what you got to do, man. Do what you got to do.
I understand, look, I really don't want to support the scalping industry and I want it to fail. I get that. But, man, if it's in the 11th hour and you see Spider-Man screenshots all over the internet, you might have to make a decision.
You're going to have to make a decision. For
Facts,
real.
bro.
For real. Fuck that.
Bro, I hear you. Yes, sir.
For real, make that decision. But yeah, hit that like button, people. Let's go. Hit that like button. Let's go. Anyway, you got anything else for the people? Episode 11, man. Closing out. You got anything for them?
No, sir. Triple OG, we out.
Triple OG. Yeah, we out, man. Thanks, everybody, for coming through. Thanks for all the support, all the super chat support, all of the members, the new members. Thanks shout out to all the callers, everybody that called in. Appreciate all that. And yeah, it was a good one. If I didn't get to you, I think I did get to everybody though.
I think you got them all.
Yeah, I think I definitely got to everybody. Anybody I had to kick, it was nothing personal. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas just ain't want to move on your own, so I had to make a decision. But anyway, shout out to everybody for coming through, man. We appreciate it. It's your boy Hard 8 Code. We out.
Peace.
Doses.